see if
Got
my
any hot
stream
Cheetos in it?
crashes right now. Well, it doesn't crash. It was just running rough last time we played Minecraft.
Yeah. What are you gonna work on today?
I haven't decided. I just,
Making a pirate ship.
I just needed a more chill game because I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Got a final?
Mm-hmm. Regular class is at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, my professor thought it was a great idea to have the final at 10:30.
They don't actually get to pick.
Yeah, they do. My dad
they?
got to pick. Yeah.
At MSU, I think they tell you, but maybe
Probably
maybe
a
not
difference
anymore, maybe
between
not at
MSU and DACC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because I told my dad about the time, and he was like, "What time is your regular class?" And I told him, and he was like, "Why does your professor have you doing that? Because that doesn't make sense." And I was like, "I don't know." And he was like, "Well, I just put the test at the same time as regular classes." I was like, "Yeah, that would be nice, now wouldn't it?"
That sounds wonderful.
So it's even worse that he got a choice and still made it 2 hours earlier. Yeah.
Why does he want to come in that early?
Yeah.
Well, I am done with school for this semester. I finished yesterday.
That sounds nice.
Cheyenne has one more class.
I have
And she's done.
2 finals, both tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is too hard to work on this pirate ship at night, so I'm gonna float back over here.
Float back over.
Too many drowneds.
Why don't you, get in a boat?
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
Can we go eat?
Yeah, I'm actually playing now. I've spent this entire time getting stream stuff going.
Nice.
I cannot understand why I'm losing frames. This doesn't make any sense.
That was cool that Mark got on last night.
We legitimately talked until like almost 3.
I was gonna say, how long did you play?
Played for a while longer and then talked even longer than that.
Right. How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing good. Oh, I need a... Do we have enough iron for an anvil? Should probably do that.
I don't know if we have that much iron. That's a lot of iron.
It really is.
That's a lot of damage. I think I have some in my furnace if you want to look.
Oh. Forgot to make my camera record. Okay, I need to stop eating Cheez-Its. No more Cheez-Its. We're on stream.
More Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are so good.
They're the best. They make life worth living.
We also should get some horses.
That'd be handy. I mean, we haven't done much exploring, but maybe we would if we had horses.
You know, I found another nearby space as well.
Yeah?
It's on the other side of the mountain. There's like another little empty space, and so I was kind of considering drilling a tunnel through it.
That'd be
Why
good.
are you making those noises, dude? My dog was just making some weird noises.
Your real dog?
No. No, Spare's not allowed in here anymore. He won't leave me alone.
That's fair. That's how I feel about Cheyenne. She's not allowed in here anymore. She won't leave me alone.
Since I don't have anything in particular to focus on, I think I'm going to come over here and focus on the village a little bit.
Okay.
And maybe getting some more trees up.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is, there's not a ton of trees over here.
I'm gonna have to chop a lot of them down to make this pirate ship.
Well, you're probably not even going to pull from these trees. You're probably going to pull from the trees in our cove.
Yeah. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I mean the trees over by the village, because there's not a ton to work with.
No.
And I don't like the trees that are here.
I kind of think these sand trees are ugly.
Yeah. I've thought they were bad since they were added.
The acacia trees?
Is that acacia trees?
I think so.
I thought
Those were some good rounds in Raiders last night.
Oh yeah. Real good, real good. Have we tried to do improv while playing Minecraft, or have we just done improv doing like
I think we
graphics
have.
galore?
I think we've tried it in Minecraft, maybe.
I don't know that we have. I feel like
It'd probably be easier.
Yeah, because it's so low key.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, I don't know. I got a new mouse today.
How does it work? It has the buttons?
Yeah, it has the buttons on the side. It works great.
That's good.
It actually fits my hand. Sometimes my hand would cramp up because the mouse was so small.
Yeah,
But
I probably
now-
should get a new mouse pretty soon.
Yeah, but now this one fits my hand, and it has
Tiny.
it has the programmable buttons, so I can program the buttons on the side of it to be like the flashlight or whatever.
That'd be really handy. Just having to reach over. Or make a button like your roll button.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking flashlight and roll, because that would be easier than me trying to click Z on my keyboard.
I think that boat needs to be a little longer. Just a little longer.
Acacia sapling. Well, no one cares enough about you to plant you, so. This village spawned in kind of weird, actually.
Is it on a bunch of levels?
No, well, kind of. The dirt is like ingrown into some of the houses. It's very
Weird.
strange. But I need to take it out anyways to finish this over here, so. Or actually, should I just put dirt down and do a fence on it, or should I put wood on either side of the bridge and then do fences?
Let me
Or I
come
could
up.
even do stone, the stone brick things that I was using the other night.
Let me come look. Where's the brick? Right here?
Yeah, so I was gonna put dirt on either side of it and then do fencing on it. But wow, that just broke. That's so stupid. But once I thought about it for more than 2 seconds, potentially we could do like the stone brick type dealios that we used over in the cove.
I almost wonder maybe make the bridge out of wood.
Or
It's kinda weird
wood.
to have dirt floating.
Yeah, so between the stone and the wood, you think wood?
Maybe stone pillars with a wood walkway.
With a wood wow, you're gonna make me get rid of this amazing dirt walkway that I've created?
That's what I was saying. Dirt's kind of weird to be floating.
Okay.
It's gonna get muddy.
stone with wood. What kind of wood? You want me to use acacia wood or the oak wood?
Much as I hate the acacia wood, it would kind of match.
It kind of matches the, because a lot of the
I hate the acacia wood.
Village is the acacia wood.
Yeah, so it'd probably match pretty good.
And you know,
I
looking
have
at
a giant mug of Topo Chico.
You're gonna be the only one at basic drinking Topo Chico and not beer.
That is absolutely correct. I'm also gonna be the only one up all night peeing tonight.
When you come back over this direction, could you bring me some stone?
Yeah. Like cobblestone?
No, the stone brick, the same kind that I've used, to brace up, to brace up the, mountain. And as far as where it's at, you're gonna have to make some, pretty sure.
Okay.
But what I was saying is that this village kind of gives me Western vibes with the color of the wood.
Yeah,
So
a little bit.
I'm almost wondering if we could lean into that and make it like a desert village type
Old
deal.
West Town, that'd be cool.
And we could grab some of the clay from the clay biome.
Make sure I don't chop down the bee tree.
Yep, don't do that. The bees will hate you.
They'd hate me so much. Little bee tree.
I keep hearing weird sounds that sounds like the warden. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Hope there's not a warden over there.
There's mine? Really? There's a big old water thing under the village. Yeah, and there's a bunch of iron down here.
Alright, let's make you some stone brick.
I mean, this is a really cool little cavern. Oh, am I stuck in here?
How is there a skeleton in my house?
I am stuck in here.
Did I not light up that room? Oh my goodness.
Huh.
Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of a mob farm here in the room.
Oh?
I don't have any lights.
An
Actually, let me just grab-
intentional one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was totally intentional.
Totally intentional. 100%. Oh. There. Alright, coming over to Brickies.
Okay, it is getting dark.
We can just sleep at the village.
Where are the beds? There's a bed. Found it.
And I hate that you just throw all your trash in the river. That's polluting the oceans.
Says the one building a boat.
Hey, that boat will sail away.
There's gonna
When
be
we're done, we
leftovers
can take it out.
after that.
I just fell down in a water hole. No,
Oh yeah,
no
I was
stuff.
covering that up.
You didn't do a very good job.
I was working on it.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be a minute.
Don't die to the zombies.
I'll try not to. Takes forever to mine dirt underwater.
Oh yeah, and I put the dirt back. After I did the exact same thing.
I just placed it in the rocks. You know what? That wood is staying there. Alright, let me try to find a bed again. Is there a bed in here? Why is there no bed in this house? Did you just take all the beds?
I didn't take anything. I just found a bed and laid down in it, okay?
Oh, here it is. Hello, sweet villager. It's not time to rest. It's time for me to rest. I've worked far harder than you.
Far harder than you.
Alright. Where are you at?
I'm back at the
Stone brick.
bridge right now.
Ooh, there's a white cat.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that cat.
Cheyenne's find a lot of cats in her house, in her world. Like, maybe 8.
I don't know if this is gonna be enough.
May not be. We can always make more.
Yeah, we shall see.
Stone brick.
Stone brick. Stone bricked up.
Oh. I like the sound of that. Just realized how large of an undertaking this is going to be. This is a very big boat.
I was gonna say, how big are you gonna make said boat?
I have the outline of it right here. I don't know if you can see it from the
a little
village, but
sniffly over there.
yeah, it's the allergies.
The allergies. I did see it. You gonna try and texture it as you're building it, or are you gonna make a very standardized Minecraft boat?
It's gonna be a very flat boat for sure.
Oh, okay. Thought you were gonna put effort into it.
Well, there's gonna be effort, but not that much.
Oh, okay. That's too much effort for you. Got it. Got it.
Way too much. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be doing all that. I'm gonna make the bottom kind of nice, the part that nobody sees.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Kinda like
9,
our own little
10,
personal
11,
forest
12,
here.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I like it too. It's good. It's good.
Good forest. Some might
1,
say
2,
the best
3,
forest. I don't know. I think
4,
it's
5,
a pretty
6,
good forest.
7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I don't know. I support deforestation, so I don't know about
Oh, that
all
is true. That is true. Forgot about that. I forgot that was in the canon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Canoon. as some might
It
call
makes even more sense if you've seen my latest video.
Do you deforest?
Deforestation, yeah, it's great.
Very canon. Very lore heavy. My big beautiful lore campy canon.
Where did all the saplings go?
Me?
What the heck?
What saplings?
I cut down a tree over here, and I can't
Oh, I
find
thought
any
you meant-
saplings.
I thought you meant the ones over here. I was gonna say I took them all.
No, the ones over here, because I need to replant these acacia trees. Although I'm kind of gonna spread them out more to make this area more deserty.
That's a good idea. Did I do that stupid? I think I might have done that stupid.
You do everything stupid. It's okay.
Hey. Okay, man. I see how it is. Don't got me pointing it out like that.
Oh, nice. I already have... Okay. Wait. I always get fences and... Yep, I just did that. I did exactly what I was talking about.
You just make a bunch of fence gates?
Yeah. I always get fences and gates confused. I can never remember which one goes where.
Did you already make them, or did you just lay it out on the crafting table?
No, I just laid it out in the crafting
Okay,
table.
well, that's good.
And
At
I
least you
know
don't have,
there's
like,
a
64 fence gates.
I know there's a thing next to it that I can use, but I'm not going to.
Do it the old school way.
I like the old school way. Really?
Shoot.
Oh, I'm stupid. Well, I guess I'm not
agree.
stupid, actually. I kind of need that
disagree
to be
with
the
that.
case. I kind of need to carry it on over so that we have a little bit more protection for the village.
I guess. If we have to.
If we have to. Okay,
I say
now
let
I
'em
have more acacia trees. This is good.
Let them die, let them die, let them shrivel up and die.
What is that from?
It's from the Lorex.
Oh. That's the second night in a row you've made a Lorax reference.
It's true. It's true.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Just because there's grass in the way should not mean that I can't place dirt.
Hate it when it does that.
That is...
Flowers are worse. Sometimes it'll let you place through the grass. Flowers it never does.
I really like the skins of the villagers for the Acacia Forest. Those are cool.
They're definitely much better than the old skins for villagers where it was just all the same.
Yeah, and like the blacksmith has an eye patch. That's cool.
That's really cool.
Kind
Eye
of leans into
patches
the
are
pirate
decidedly
vibe.
cool. Maybe I'll put him on the boat.
And then he's gonna die because he doesn't have food.
That's true.
Or
Actually,
water.
that would be kind of neat though if this whole boat we turned into like a trading outpost.
That would be cool. How would we get
Like different
villagers
sections.
on it?
You'd have to put like a train track over to it.
If we want that to be the case, we should probably start breeding them now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know how these villagers have survived this long with the big old hole into water in the middle of their village.
Surprised they've not drowned.
Mew. I love the sounds they have for the cats. I hate the sounds they have for the dogs.
The ones for the dogs are awful. Cats are decidedly really good.
It's because it sounds like actual mews.
The dogs
like
sound like they're possessed.
Yeah, the cats are like... It sounds like they took a mic and had a real kitten in the studio that they recorded.
Speaking of possessed, as we're driving around, it had just gotten dark, so there's still a little bit of light. And we turn a corner and just standing in the road right there is this cow.
Huh. Where did you guys
And,
go?
We went kinda like the Skinwalker Ranch area, but on this side of it. Like if you go, it's like the turn right next to the Blue Moon.
Oh, okay, cool. So still a ways out there, but not,
Still a
not
ways out there.
super far out.
Yeah, but yeah, he would just stare, and then he wouldn't move, and he just stared at us.
Did you honk at him?
No, we just kind of drove real slow, and he eventually, when we were gonna hit him, moved.
Just staring at you.
Yeah, it was.
The way
It was
you
really
started that sentence made it sound like you were improving it.
Oh no, I'm not
There's
that
a
good.
there's a cool cave over here.
Like a deep one, big enough to mine in.
Yeah.
I can't believe we found some diamonds already.
Well, we've played 25 days in game.
That's true, but we haven't
So-
really done hardly any mining.
Yeah, no, just vibes.
Only mine to get more stuff to do more vibes.
To do more vibes.
I'm making a pirate ship. I have to get all the water out, but yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to get all this water out. A lot of dirt. And a
Am I
lot
out
of
of
shovels.
dirt? I am out of dirt. That's stupid.
Well, there's the underwater part of the boat done. Or just
Part
about.
you can't see.
Yeah.
I
That's the
hate
one.
that you didn't round it.
What do you mean?
It's all flat on the back.
The other side is rounded.
I'm pretty sure the back of boats still had texture to them, though.
Nah.
Nah, it's okay. All boats were
Nobody
flat
looks at the butt of a
bricks.
boat.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
Do it. Do it.
Maybe that's enough?
No,
I split
Anakin,
that
you're
into
supposed to
planks?
defeat the dark side, not join them. Do it. You're supposed to defeat the butt, not touch it. Do it.
Have you watched Star Wars?
Some of them. Never was really my thing. Hayden is super into it, or was.
The Jedi aren't supposed to have sex or, like, have relationships.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of
And
like monks.
I've seen a bunch of, posts, like, because Anakin got with, the princess,
Padme, yeah.
I've seen a bunch of posts where they're like, he's not supposed to have sex, and Padme shows up looking like this.
Yeah, what's up with that? They should... You know, the nuns had a pretty good idea.
The nuns had a pretty good idea. What is that idea?
Like, they're really covered up.
Yeah.
They're not looking like that.
I suppose that's true. If that's what you're going for.
The nuns were clever.
Clever.
Unless it's in the game Nun Holy, then.
Yeah. I don't know. The nuns seem pretty clever and unholy. They can fight.
That is cool. You ever watch the movie The Nun?
Yeah, it's part of my favorite franchise.
I've heard that that one, though, is not very good.
It is very mid compared to the other,
Like, Conjuring's really good. All the Conjuring themselves are pretty good. The Nun movies and Annabelle
I thought you
movies
didn't
and
watch
stuff like
horror
that.
movies.
I've heard a lot about them. I don't think I've seen any of the Conjuring franchise.
We should probably sleep.
You know, I'd love to. I'm about to die, and I'm stuck on my boat.
You didn't take a boat out there after I suggested it?
No, I did. He's throwing tridents at me. I don't have a license for this thing. I can't drive it. Stop! Stop drifting!
They changed the boat mechanics a couple updates ago.
Yeah? That
And
may
it
be why
takes
I'm
some
struggling
getting
so
used
much.
to. Yeah.
Get out of the water! Oh, by the way, if you see any sheep, I'm gonna make some shears. And I'm gonna make you some shears. Please shear them for me. I'm gonna need a lot of wool for the sail.
What color are you gonna go with?
Doesn't matter. I can dye it.
But you can't dye like brown wool. Like, like you can dye it, but like if it's already brown and you dye it, doesn't it become a different color than what you want?
Yeah. What are you saying, Cheyenne? Sure, thank you. I don't think so. I think the dye overrides it. I think.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe not. Where are you? You want some cheers?
I'm over at the village right now. There are some sheep over here.
Okay. Now you sheepies eat up. Regrow your wool for me. Oh, I like the look of this. I think the stone and the red orange color actually go pretty good together.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
There you go.
Sick. I'll just get all the wool.
Perfect.
And when there's a cool little corral right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of like the shape of it. I think it kind of looks cool.
Maybe keep it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Why can I not swim? Come on now. Swim for me, boy.
I do need coal, though.
I may have some in my house or in my furnaces if you need it.
Yeah, I might just go down and go mining for it, but...
We'll teach them by threatening to kill them. That's how my daddy taught me to swim.
I know. Oh, you already shared him. Never mind. You didn't share
I never liked
this one,
steel
though.
much either. Oh, I just saw another one grow back.
Putting shear in the chest in your house. Or, not shear.
Thank you.
I'm putting wool in the chest in your house. Oh, hey, look, more wool.
Putting shear.
I'm putting a single shear.
Just the one side of them.
Yeah. Ow. Oh, hey, look, more wool.
Good.
Getting the materials to dye all that's going to be hard.
It's gonna be rough. I mean, I'm gonna make the majority of the sail white, so hopefully
Gotta have a
lot of
black
it
sail,
will just
though.
be white.
Like you have a regular white sail, and then you also have a black pirate sail.
That'd be cool.
That's what makes it a pirate ship.
Not just a boat.
And not just a boat. And you could have like skull and bones flags hanging off the side.
Mm-hmm. Have to find a. Maybe you can make one not a lectern. I don't know. One of the tables.
Wow, you have no wood in your house.
Yeah, I mean, have it all on me and used all of it.
This is useless to me.
Chop some more.
Yeah, I'll just chop some more.
I can't get out of my house or out of my boat.
We're either getting a bunch more. Nope. Yep. Definitely fast. These sheep are regrowing their like fluff so quickly.
Anytime the sheep eats grass, it can regrow its fluff.
I just watched it. I sheared it, and it immediately grew fluff back.
Well, that's good. That's what I like to hear.
How do you dye wool back to white?
You can use bone meal.
Oh,
I think bones can
nice.
also make white dye.
Yeah, I think so. He just did it again. Immediate regrowth. I'm not gonna kill any of these sheep within our space.
Yeah, I'd say let's leave him. We can make a farm at some point. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
A little bit of a ranch. Dressing.
Or do we want to store them over at the...
Might make more sense at the village. They have a lot
Yeah.
more room.
We're gonna have to get them over there, which is gonna be rough.
That might be hard. Hey, if a wandering trader spawns, kill it so we can get the leads.
Yeah, I already...
And we just carry 'em
There
over
was one, but I didn't kill it because I didn't know we needed leads.
So Minecraft's weird. To get rid of the water, you have to place a block in it. Once you break the block, the water doesn't come back. So I'm filling my boat with dirt and then breaking all the dirt. And for some reason that works. Also, the boat doesn't sink for some reason.
Because video game logic.
Video game logic. Glad I didn't make the boat any bigger.
Nah, you
Next, I'm gonna make
bigger.
a cruise ship out of all iron blocks.
That's gonna be rough.
You can do a lot of mining.
You know, I'm noticing a lack of a hive tree.
Yeah, I totally cut that down. I did not realize. It's definitely gone.
Well, there goes our wax opportunity.
Whoops. It's okay, we can grow more and they should spawn sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you know what's better than sometimes?
Having one already?
Yeah.
Whoops. I didn't even break the beehive, so I don't know what happened. Maybe if you break the tree, the beehive...
You broke the tree and just left the beehive so they didn't have a home? Is that what you're telling me right now?
They still have a home, it just is kind of floaty.
You're such a monster.
I know. Hey, but the bees aren't getting in the house anymore.
I didn't have to deal with that. That was you. That was all you.
That bee really liked my house. I don't know why. I keep hitting E to interact with the boat. This is not arc. E is not interact.
E is not interact. That is factual, yes.
Tab is not inventory. Tab is nothing.
Okay, that has... Now I need to go get the other kind of wood.
Ooh, layer 3 of the dirt. Only one more to go after this.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit. Hate my boat. So ugly right now.
Should have just not done it.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, but no.
It's too late for that. And you can bet your bottom I'm not breaking all this wood in the water. Next step, I guess, is figuring out how much above the water the boat should come up.
All the way to the sky.
Of an infinite boat.
Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
It goes all the way into the sky. It's made of dirt, but if you replace the dirt, is it still a ship of Theseus in the sky?
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna replace one block at a time, and I'm gonna move it 3 blocks to the left.
So you'd have to replace 2 blocks at a time.
Nope. I'm gonna remove 1 block at a time, move it 3 blocks to the left, and place it back down.
Oh, I
again.
see. So my boat is going to be slightly to the left.
Yeah, eventually.
Make sure you put each block back in the correct place.
Well, I have to,
them
otherwise
numbered.
it's not the ship of Theseus.
That's true. I numbered them for you, so you don't got to worry about that.
Oh, perfect. It makes my job easy.
Really hope this boat doesn't get struck by lightning. That would be a tragedy.
I mean, you could put a whatchamacallit on the top of it.
Once I build the mast, I will almost certainly put a lightning rod on the top. However, the mast is not coming till near the end. And before that, there will be a lot of wood on this boat.
That is very true.
A very wooden boat.
The most wooden boat.
All of the wooden boat. My boat, not your boat. I'm gonna make the pirates pay for it.
Anyone but me. I shouldn't have to
The boat
pay
of
for it.
Theseus is my boat, probably, or is it a new boat? No one knows. That's how we defeat Vision.
Vision?
Yeah.
I don't get that quote.
In WandaVision, the superhero Vision, his evil twin got defeated by just basically talking about the ship of Theseus. He's
Okay.
like, I don't know. Let me go ponder this for eternity, and then left.
Yeah, so I knew that, but the Trump impression mixed with that was crazy.
Uh-huh.
I'm aware of what I did. I
Yeah.
don't take back what I said.
I don't regret it whatsoever.
Oh, hey, look at that. You got inside the kennel. It's not a kennel. What is that called? The pen.
And
Pen.
kennel. Just make a giant kennel for your sheep.
I'm
Oh, I want them to be cozy.
not sure that sheep would be.
Sheep.
I don't know that sheep would be cozy in a kennel. I think they might hate it.
They probably would hate it. They would especially hate you for locking them in a small cage every night.
Mm-hmm. What is a
That's what
baby
happens to me
sheep
every
called?
night. What?
What is a baby sheep called?
A lamb?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we eat those.
We eat
Never
those,
heard of
don't we? Mainly the Greeks, you know. Terrible,
Mainly
terrible
the Greeks
people.
with their haggis. I don't know why I was no wait. The Greeks don't eat haggis. That's Scottish people. The Greeks have something else that have sheep in it. I don't remember what it's called.
Gyro?
Gyro, that's the one.
Gyro, that's the one, I'm telling ya. It's so
love a
good. Have you
gyro.
ever tried it?
No, I haven't because it has sauce on it. And I don't like sauce.
You don't like sauce?
Nope. I'm not
Why
a
is
sauce
that?
kind of guy.
That's very strange. When you have 6, do you use lube?
Nope, that's a sauce.
That was the point I was gonna make, but apparently you beat me to it.
Never. Isn't that right, Cheyenne? When we have sex, we don't use lube because that's sauce, and I don't like sauce.
If you told me that you didn't like sauce just in general, I would fully believe you.
Oh, I don't.
Because you don't like sauce on your wings.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's true.
weird.
No, I don't like sauce. I like hot sauce. That's the only sauce.
That is a strange thing to like.
Hot sauce is so good. I'll put hot sauce on anything.
Actually, I will keep the seeds.
Seeds? You're not going to trade them to Mommy Celeste?
Mommy Celeste isn't in this game, unfortunately.
NPC in a different game. She can give you stuff if you give her your seeds. Seeds.
Nope, you can't take it back. You already said it.
No, you're right the first time. It's kind of mean, though. That is a part of it, though, I think.
What?
We're being mean.
Yeah, she's kind of rude.
The attraction.
Why are you
she's
making pig sounds?
Me?
No, my dog.
What a weird question to ask your dog.
He's doing it again!
Stop. You're not a pig, dog. I know you
just
eat a lot, but you're not a pig.
He's just a confused puppy.
A little confused puppers. I hate these giant trees.
But they give you so much wood.
Yeah, but I'd rather just have multiple trees that are easy to cut down.
You sound lazy.
Yeah, I am lazy, exactly. I'm 100%.
Exactly.
That is in fact why I don't like them.
I hate how this village has, like, a bunch of randomly placed non-symmetrical farms.
Uh-huh. You may have to destroy a couple and remake them.
I think that's the goal. I think that's what's likely going to happen. That's an extra tall tree.
Whee! You're polluting the ocean again. I saw it. Nothing gets past me.
The sound you made before that. Whee!
Whee! My boat ride. I love boats.
You sound like Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Maybe I don't want to watch this show.
Ooh wee, Rick! That was some adventure! I can't even go that high. I also found out that the dude who voices SpongeBob voiced a bunch of people in Rick and Morty.
Really?
Yeah. And some of the people that he voices...
multiple SpongeBob voice actors? I feel like probably.
I guess the most recent one.
Hmm.
But some of the voices that he voices John from Garfield. And
is that the owner?
Yeah. And he uses like a normal voice and he sounds so weird. It's so strange.
It doesn't sound like SpongeBob at all.
No. Like Justin Roiland, when you hear one of his voices, you know it's him. But the SpongeBob dude, I never would have guessed it was him.
That's a good voice actor right there.
Yeah, it is. One of the voice actors that I listen to in the No Sleep podcast, they do like horror things.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a streamer. And so I was watching her stream today and she was playing Phasmophobia. Mm-hmm. Phasmophobia had an update, an event going on that is an Alan Wake event. And she kept saying the name over and over again, and when she would say it, she would like turn on her her voice actor voice, and so she sounds like she does from the podcast, and it was so weird.
Alan Wake. Who's Alan Wake? Nobody knows. Is he awake? Is he asleep? Maybe.
Yeah, her name is Nicole Goodnight, so we all started making fun of her for it. Because she was like, someone asked if he was awake, and she was like, no, he's Alan asleep. And everyone was like, you mean Alan Goodnight in all caps?
Oh, you got her.
She leans into that hardcore. She sends out a Twitch or a Discord alert when she goes live, and it says, let's have a good night, everyone. Get it? Because I'm Nicole Goodnight.
You understand, right? Please like me.
I love her voice so much.
Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the butterflies bite.
I like me and Markle were talking about voice actors a little bit yet last night. I realized how autistic I am for voice acting.
You really are. Amongst many other things, but
I just love it. I really want to do another project because I didn't even really fully get to do the previous project.
They didn't finish it.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
weird. I wonder what happened with that.
I hate that you cut down all the trees and then proceeded to not really put down enough saplings to repopulate them.
Well, I'll put them down. I was just gonna put them more specific.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm already doing it for you. I'm doing your job for you.
Thanks. Well, that's probably why I did it then. I knew you'd do it. So how does this look on height coming out of the water? About right? No? Hello?
Well, it is a very flat boat.
Well, it's not done. But
I'm
yes.
pretty sure that boats still curve when they're not out of the water. I'm pretty sure there's still a curve, and it curves up, and then it gets flat.
I don't know.
Well, it's a very flat boat. Very, very flat. 1 out of 10 right now.
1 out of 10?
1 out of 10 right now.
Does it look tall enough, though?
I think it looks plenty tall. It actually looks very disproportional because of how much is above the water compared to how much is underneath the water.
I'm gonna see if I can fix that.
I think part of the issue, though, is not necessarily that there isn't enough underwater. I think part of the problem is that it has no shape. It's just straight up and down once it gets out of the water. It's a very good possibility that's what it is.
Probably not gonna fix that part. But I'll try to add some stuff to the outside to make it more textured. How about that?
Don't you want to be a proper pirate, though?
Yeah, but
You got to
I wanna
put
chop it all back down.
portholes. And
yeah, I'll add portholes.
you got to do portholes and put the copper, what is it called? Trap doors over them.
There we go. I'll do that. It'll finally be something that won't burn down.
You
That'll be
need to
all
give
this,
it
like,
some sort of metal trim.
metal trim. I don't know how I do that. I was gonna do like a wood, like a log trim around the top.
Yeah, log trim, you could rim it in copper.
Maybe, yeah.
I feel like the copper would look good, but I don't know if the green copper would look good.
Probably not. And as you know, we do not have any
Wax. Yeah, I have
wax,
no
so-
idea what happened to the wax.
I don't know.
Kind of just despawned randomly. It's very
Somebody
strange.
got rid of it. The bees were mad. They didn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, it was all the bees' fault. The bees hate us.
Birds and the bees? You should explain that on stream.
The birds and the bees?
Yeah, it'll get you monetized.
Okay, perfect. Have you ever heard of bees? Bees are great. Well, I have the product for you. I have a beehive right here. You tired of
Is it cut down?
overpaying for for honey at the store. Well, now you can just make your own honey, because who wants to overpay? No one wants to pay Trump more money, because we all know he's behind all honey that's ever been produced. I will sell you this beehive for $30 right now. And bees, they're great. They go buzz buzz, and they cuddle up next to each other, and then they go buzz buzz, and then they sting you, and then they go buzz buzz some more. It's great. It's great. And then if you don't think that you can handle the bees on your own, well, you need defense, because if you have bees without a defense mechanism, they're gonna kill you. So I also have birds for you. I'll sell you some birds. They're gonna be $5 a piece, and they're trained to just stay around you and eat the bees as soon as they get close enough to harm you. That way, you're protected at all times. I would suggest you get around 50 birds, because, man, are there a lot of bees in this beehive. But you can really, you can buy as many birds as you want. Birds are also great. They're not cuddly, but they're great. You know, they squawk in your ear, and they require a lot of food. Go buzz buzz? And they don't go buzz buzz. Well, actually, some of the birds go buzz buzz. In order to get a bird that goes buzz buzz, though, it's going to be a $10 bird instead of a $5 bird.
How many of those would I need?
Well, they're bigger, so maybe half as many, 25 birds for one beehive.
So still, it's $250.
Yeah, exactly. You're catching on. You're catching on.
Wait, 5 times 50 is not 500.
I said 5 times 25. Or no, 10 times 25. Where are you pulling these numbers? 5 times. What?
You said 10 times. You need $5 birds. 50.
So that's a grand. Or no?
That'd be $250.
So it's $250 either way. So you're fine.
Yeah.
So really, what you should do is buy 50 regular birds and 25 birds that go buzz buzz. Is really what you should do.
No.
But that's the way to go. It protects you. In fact, you're unprotected right now. There's statistically, there are 500 bees around you at any point of your day. So if you buy some birds, then you'll be safe.
How close is around me?
20 yards.
Okay.
Most of them are in your house, though.
You're a nerd.
Statistically, you're a geek.
Statistically, I don't know why you keep speaking.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck myself then. Damn.
Can I watch?
Okay, guys, stream is over. Hunter hates us.
Shutting down. I think I kind of want to buy some birds now, without the bees. I just want some pet birds that go buzz buzz.
Okay. Perfect.
Can I have some bees that go tweedle tweedle?
I don't know if those exist.
Probably not.
Well,
Bees
I mean,
big talkers.
if they do, it's probably going to be wasps. Let's be honest.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I don't want any.
I hate wasps.
Yeah.
I hate bugs.
Hey, Cheyenne was telling me last night that a big old grasshopper jumped on her butt at work, and I said that Andy would just die right there.
Yeah. So, did I tell you the story? Did I tell you the story about my front door being covered in grasshoppers?
Where you spent like 3 hours trying to get inside.
Yeah. So it happened again.
Oh no.
And you're gonna need to look at your phone for this, because they came back about triple the number.
Oh boy.
And I refuse to go in through my front door through that. They will jump on me. They will jump into my apartment.
Absolutely.
So.
Oh my gosh. This is how many were at his house. The grasshoppers.
So, kind of. That is just the wall.
Wow.
There was more on the roof, on the door, on the ground. And so I did the exact same thing I did last time, and I hopped the back fence.
Did it take as long this time?
No, because I know what I'm doing now.
That's good. Did you have to call your dad this time?
Yep. Because if I fall, I don't want him. I don't want to. I need someone to know.
Yes.
It's really bad. It's really bad. It's pretty awful. It's pretty miserable.
Wow. Have you ever
And I called the apartments and I was like, "Hey, there are bug lights, like regular light bulbs. You can just plug them into a regular socket, and you just the bugs don't like it, so then they don't swarm around your door, because I'm pretty sure that's why there are so many, is because they like the light.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what they told me? They told me no. They were like, we're not allowed to switch out the light bulbs. We're not allowed to touch them. Can't turn them off. So get wrecked. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sue you guys when I fall trying to get over the back wall. Like,
and they're gonna be like, the bugs won't hurt you. Just go through the front door. Yes, but the bugs will mentally hurt me.
Yeah, no, as I'm going through the back door, I'm like, one hit me in the shoulder. And I was like on the phone with my dad, and I was like freaking out. I was like hyperventilating, and I was like, Dad, I think I'm gonna cry. I think I'm about to throw up. Oh no, I don't feel good. My stomach doesn't feel good. I think I'm gonna throw up. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. I would rather fight a black widow that is inside of my apartment that I don't know where it is. I would rather fight that than a grasshopper.
That's really funny.
Why? Because they don't jump. They don't jump at you randomly. Grasshoppers are like, hey, you're walking by and you're completely ignoring me. Cool, I'm going to just jump and hit the side of your leg. And I'm going to do it over and over again. Oh, your dog wants to smell me? Well, I'm going to jump at your leg because I am slightly discomforted by your dog's nose, even though he doesn't know how to cause harm to anything and he's not going to hurt me. I'm just going to jump at you. I'm going to jump at you. Versus a black widow's like, hey, I'm going to kill you in your sleep and you'll never know that I was there. And that's much better. That. That's much better. That's incredibly better.
This is, chat, we wish this was improv. It's not. This is just his feelings. I am not scared of very much. Like, I'm going to be fully honest. I sound like I'm full of myself right now. I'm not. I promise I'm not pulling a Conrad, okay? I'm not pulling a Conrad. I am genuinely not scared of that many things. However, grasshoppers are very high on that list. Like, if I could count what I'm scared of on one hand, grasshoppers take up 3 of those fingers. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculous. They shouldn't exist. We should burn them all. Okay. Counter argument.
No.
They let them burn you.
No. Counter argument. They can fight me to the death. I will. Win. They probably will win because I'll be too scared.
Jump at you and you'll have a heart attack.
I started keeping wasp spray in the car for this exact thing.
For them.
For grasshoppers. And I got out of the car and like the ramp going up to my apartment was covered in grasshoppers. So I was like, okay, I'm going to grab the wasp spray. So I went over to my trunk, I grabbed the wasp spray, and then I came back, sprayed a couple. I didn't even like spray them. I like sprayed near them and they got scared and jumped out of the way. And I was like, cool, we're good. And then I went on up to my door and I turned the corner to look at the wall. And I was like, I have like a quarter of this can left. There's no way that I'm going to be able to kill all of these. There are like 75 grasshoppers here. This is literal insanity. What is happening? There's no way that a single can, even if it was full, there is no way that a single can of wasp spray can take out 75 grasshoppers.
And they'll just come back the next day.
Yeah, and they'll just come back. Like, and the worst thing is like, okay, I spray them. Let's say I actually was like ready to take them on, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna spray them, right? So yeah. I go up, I spray them. What are 75 grasshoppers gonna do when you spray them with a chemical that kills them? They're gonna jump everywhere. They're gonna jump everywhere and all over you and into my apartment and onto the floor, like all over my jacket. Yeah, like that's not a good solution to getting into my apartment when there's 75 grasshoppers. And that's probably a low estimate.
Flaming grasshoppers. That'd be even worse.
I would have flaming grasshoppers, and that's my apartment. And then the apartment's going to catch on fire. And Sparrow's going to be inside, and he's just going to be burning alive.
It's worth it to get rid of the grasshoppers. I love you, Sparrow, but...
I really don't know that that's the case. I really don't know that that is worth it. So instead, I will just continue to be scared of grasshoppers, and I will continue to hop the back wall.
Hop is a strong word.
Yeah,
How
hop.
you get over that wall?
I hop. I do I do a double jump.
It is the laziest of vaults.
The laziest of vaults. Did I just... No, I didn't. We're good. Well, hello, sheepy sheep. Anyways, my rant is over, I suppose.
For today, until you have to hop the wall again.
Yeah, until it happens again, and then I'll have another very, very angry stream about talking about how...
each time, it's just going to be more grasshoppers, and eventually there's just going to be...
Do you know what they told me? Do you know what the apartments told me? They were like, oh, it's just the time of year, you just have to wait. And I was like, we're in, like... Spring for New Mexico. What do you mean? It's not gonna get better. They're gonna get worse. That is how summer works.
Go away in like a year.
Yeah, and it's like New Mexico time too. So it's not like fall's gonna get here and then they're gonna disappear. It's like the end of fall when it's actually winter because winter is actually fall weather here. Oh man,
Well, it's gonna be great.
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
I'm really happy for you.
I am not happy for me. I'm quite depressed because of the grasshoppers.
Mostly just the grass. Everything else in life is not compared.
Oh yeah, life doesn't matter except for grasshoppers.
That's right. Anything bad that's ever happened compared to a grasshopper, not that bad.
Exactly.
Just remember that. Remember that when you're lying in bed at night, listening to Amazing.
Licking your amazing. Wow, you have some crazy flexibility going on over there, don't ya?
Why do you name it You're Amazing?
I don't know. You're the one who said it. I don't know what to tell you.
Amazing. For monetization reasons, we're not going to specify what You're Amazing is.
No, just look it up on Google and turn your safe search off. You'll be fine.
We'll find out. They're just like, why is it this girl playing Minecraft? I don't get it.
Yeah. You're the one who said licking, okay? I don't know, I don't know what it would... I don't know what it would feel like to lick a Minecraft character, but I'm sure it's not fun. It would be very sharp. Yeah, it'd be very square.
A person instead of listening.
Yeah, I think so.
It, YouTuber that Andy likes. Give us a chat and come on over.
Huh?
Like play some Minecraft with us.
Oh? Is Cheyenne gonna join us?
No, Amazing.
Oh, that would be insane.
If Amazing's listening, you could teach us how to build goodly.
The odds of her listening are very low.
But not zero.
No, I think it's pretty close to zero.
The odds of her listening are substantially higher than you never having to jump the back wall again.
I think, yeah, I think those two things, yeah, that makes sense. Do you have more?
When you put it like that, is it really that hard?
Do you have more cobblestone?
Yes.
I can't believe that you did this without us, like, making a community storage. So now I have to go into your house every time I want something.
Yes.
You're just trying to get me in your house.
That's right. So that I can keep you forever.
You know what? I'm going to make some of these.
Yeah, it does sound like there's a lot of cats in there. Can you get rid of them?
Huh? There's no cats
There's a
anywhere.
lot-
What are you talking about?
There's a lot of cats in her sim apartment.
Oh. Well, I don't
None
know
of
why
them are
that's a
hers.
downside. That is typically how cat ownership works. You don't typically get a choice.
You just they choose you.
Yeah, the cat distribution system definitely exists.
Distribution
For
system.
sure.
Oh, I'm out of wood again. I think this was a great use for all our wood.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All of the deforestation you have done.
Good God, this is an ugly boat.
I don't know what you were expecting when you literally designed it with not having any depth to it. Like, like that is literally your choice. Like I asked you if you were gonna do depth, and you were like, "No,
No,
I've
I'm
already
good.
thought about this, and I already have an answer for you, just locked and ready to go."
See,
and
I've
the
made a
answer is
boat
no.
like this, but it looked much better. Or maybe I just had worse taste.
Maybe I just had worse taste.
That is very possible, but this is a really ugly boat, and I hate it to my.
I could
very
use
core.
this. I could say the same thing about all my first videos.
There you go. Yeah, it takes a couple votes to get it right.
Take a couple votes to get it right. Well, this place doesn't have a church,
This is true.
and now I'm a little depressed because I brought stone blocks over here to Okay, so there's a wandering trader. I was gonna get the leads from him, but I kind of like his trades also.
Just kill the llamas. You won't mind.
Point. Good point. Does he despawn if he doesn't have his llamas?
Maybe.
Oh, wrong
They'll
thing.
despawn anyway, though.
Suppose that's true. The reason I like him is because it's kind of an easy way to get emeralds. You just give him a baked potato, and he gives you an emerald.
That is true. That's a pretty good trade.
Well, I might make a church because they don't have a church because they're uncultured swine.
This place needs Jesus.
Yeah. Also, I know that there's
By
a
Jesus,
blacksmith
let's say.
because I've seen him,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, none of these buildings look like a blacksmith.
Odd.
So I don't know where the blacksmith is. Because I was going to make it look cooler.
It's not where the blacksmith is. It's where he's been.
It's where he's been. Which one is the Which one is
One
the
cannot
Is this the
simply
blacksmith?
smith.
Is this the
black.
church? No, this is someone's house.
Is this a church?
What does
No,
the
it's a house.
blacksmith look like? What does a blacksmith look like? Why is there no blacksmith?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I cannot help you.
That's not a blacksmith. Is this a blacksmith?
Are you a blacksmith? Am I the blacksmith?
This is this has the stone wheel thingy that like disenchants things.
Maybe that's the blacksmith. But then
You
again,
I don't know
maybe
if
it's
they...
not.
Okay, so there's one over here with a blast furnace.
Maybe that's the blacksmith.
I think that's the case because I'm pretty sure blast furnaces are only in the blacksmith, aren't they?
I think so.
I got a bundle. Oh, and I got 3 unknown maps.
That's pretty good. Are there any more logs on me? Nope. Alright.
Okay,
Now
I'm
it is time to
confused.
de-uglify the boat.
All of these maps are just...
Whoops.
All of these maps are just of half the village.
That's,
Aren't they supposed to have like a X on them?
some of them. That's a treasure map. Those ones I think are just like your maps that you can map an area out. So because you created them right there, that's what it's
Whoa! Whoa! I've never done that before. Look at my stream. Pull my stream up. I'm holding 2 maps in my hands. It looks so weird.
YouTube.
This is so strange.
Kitten Peckity. That looks really weird.
Doesn't it? I've never... They're so small. Hi. Can I interest you in a map? Would you like to buy a map? They're only $5. No, come back. Don't you want a map? Don't you want a map? I don't.
This is very trippy listening to you and this.
I don't know.
Like it.
I don't know. That's very strange.
Huh.
Level 0 out of 4? What does that mean?
Oh, you can add more paper to it to make the map bigger.
What? Really? Because I got paper too.
Yeah.
That is sick, actually.
Yeah, you can expand it. You need a cartography table, and I have one in my house.
Perfect.
So, I wanted to ask you about graphics cards again.
Okay.
How do I know... So, you said it has to be compatible with your motherboard?
Yes.
How do I know what motherboard I have?
So, do you remember what I did to your computer a while back where I went into BIOS settings and I clicked F11 or F12 or whatever a bunch of times? You turn it off, you turn it back on, and you like spam F11?
Yes.
Yes, so that is how you get to your BIOS settings. And what you'll do is go into BIOS, figure out what your motherboard is, what the specs of your graphics card are.
Is that GPU or CPU?
GPU. CPU is the main chip that runs your computer.
Gotcha. So I probably, if I made my CPU better, would that help with anything?
I mean, yeah, for sure, but motherboards, the socket that the CPU plugs into is very specific. So like, I think you're running a Ryzen 3 or 5 or something like that. So you can't just get a Ryzen 7 and plug it in because the socket's different. And then you're also kind of going down the rabbit hole of like, if you swap your GPU, you're going to need a new power supply unit. And you're also going to need, you know, like, if you get a new power supply unit, that's money. And then if you, I'm trying to think about what I'm trying to say right now. If you get a new PSU, then you'll need a new, well, maybe you don't need a new, maybe that would be fine. New graphics card, new power supply unit, so that costs money. And then from there, you're going to need to look at your RAM, because if you're running a super high graphics card but don't have RAM, there's kind of no point in running the graphics card because the rest of the computer can't keep up with it. And then you look at the RAM, and it's like, okay, well, if I'm running DDR3 RAM or 4 RAM, and I got a fancy GPU, now it kind of only makes sense to upgrade my RAM, but I can't upgrade my RAM because my motherboard, it doesn't support it. And
so now I gotta upgrade the motherboard, and then that doesn't work.
That's the exact rabbit hole I fell
maybe
down.
Just buy a gaming computer?
No, don't do that. You're gonna spend like if you spent $1,000, let's say, on a gaming computer, you will get a mid-tier gaming computer because you're paying for them to assemble it. And they're going to scalp you on some of those things. If you spend $1,000 and build it yourself, you can choose each individual part and you will get a higher performing PC than if you bought one.
Gotcha. Could I just get a better graphics card, and that would allow me to play games without the settings on the lowest thing?
Well, see, but that goes back down the same deal of, like, my graphics card requires 750 watts alone. So your
Wow.
power supply, if you get a graphics card that requires 500 watts and your current power supply is 400 watts, you can't run it. You need to buy a new power supply.
Right. And I can't get a new power supply because I'd have to have a new motherboard.
No, most power supplies will interact just fine.
How much is a nice graphics card?
A nice graphics card? Well, mine was like $700.
Oh my god.
And it's not it is a nice graphics card, but it is the highest rated one that I could get for the price for my budget. And so, like, do you want a nice graphics card, or do you want a graphics card that will perform better than what you have? Because those are two very different things.
Well, there may not even be a graphics card in mine.
You have to have a graphics card.
I guess, or else I wouldn't see anything. But
yeah,
it may be like just to make the monitor work.
Yeah, it's basically the way I know you have some sort of graphics card is your motherboard will initialize Windows and you can use your computer as a computer, but you cannot run games and stuff. And so the fact that you're able to run Minecraft and Ark means you must have a graphics card.
Gotcha.
And some motherboards come with onboard graphics ability. I mean, there's a possibility that that's how you're able to run it, but the odds are pretty low.
Probably not. And it runs the games, like it runs Minecraft pretty fine. Minecraft's not a small game.
Yeah, and Minecraft is definitely not a small game.
Can I look through the window and see if it has a graphics card?
Yeah, you'd see a big ol' card in there that's hanging off to the side of your motherboard.
Alright, let me
And I'm pretty sure that if you didn't have a graphics card, I would have noticed last time I looked at it.
So, let me describe what I see, and you can tell me if it is what I think it is. There's a thing that says Prime Series. What's that?
But that could be a lot of things. So the motherboard could be a Prime series.
Okay. Let's see here. There is... Man, there's a lot of boxes in here. There's a thing that says Viper.
Okay, so do you know what your motherboard looks like?
No.
It's the big chip that everything's attached to.
Oh, okay. The biggest one.
Yeah. Hanging
yeah.
off of that, not really supported by anything, should be another big chip.
Yes.
That is your graphics card.
Perpendicular to it.
Yes, 90 degrees.
It's really big.
It is big. It is large. What does that say? Does it have a name on it?
That one says... nothing.
Okay.
That one says... Yeah, they're just numbers that are too small to read. Then there's a thing right here that says SPM2 Peaceable Gen 4x4 SSD. I don't know what that is.
That is your storage.
Okay, that one's very small.
Yeah, the M.2 is your storage.
Okay. What is... There's a thing that says Viper and like OLOY.
Viper LOLY.
I think that might be RAM. A RAM slot. Because it looks like there's clips that you can like push back and something would come out.
Yes, that is probably your RAM.
Gotcha.
The graphics card doesn't have any like words on it. It doesn't have a name on it or anything.
Oh, not really. I mean, let me look again. Maybe I should take the cover off.
Potentially. Make it easier.
'Cause I know my dad made this computer. Like, we didn't buy it.
Yeah.
He made this computer for Caden, and then Caden wasn't using it very much, so they gave it to me, and then we got a different computer for Caden. It was better for, like, drawing and stuff.
Oh, Caden's an
It
artist,
has
too.
a backwards R on it, and that's about it.
A backwards R? What? I'm so confused. A backwards R? GPU with a backwards R on it? Question mark? Enter?
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a screwdriver so I can pull this off.
Okay. I just wasted a bunch of time because I had cobblestone in here. I love that so much. I'm so happy with myself.
A bonus question. Whenever I launch Arc, it says that I don't have video drivers or something, and it takes me to a site where I can download drivers. What does that mean?
Okay, so a driver is a software that your PC uses to do things. So like if you have a headset but your aux cable drivers aren't up to date, you can't listen to anything. So that
maybe
means
I should update them?
Yeah, so that means that your drivers are out of date.
Well, let me mess with that here in a minute then.
You'll
have to
have
pay for the update, or is it just update?
Usually it just comes with the graphics card and you just kind of have it.
Well, let me take off this glass real quick.
Well, I guess I'm done mining for the day. That's annoying.
That's annoying. Your pickaxe break?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's usually how long I mine until the pick breaks, and then I go home.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hopefully nothing blows up by me taking this off while the computer's still running.
Nothing's gonna blow up.
Alright, let's not break this glass. That would be sad. Ooh, I can get inside. It is very dusty.
That would probably help your performance if you cleaned it.
Just like spray it with air?
Yeah, that would do a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What would I need to spray? Like the fans?
Kind of the whole thing.
Okay.
I mean, don't do it while it's running, but yes.
No. Okay. So there's a thing down here that says AX 550XT Black Edition. AC input.
Okay, hold on.
Output,
one more time, read it.
A, or it could be an R, it's hard to tell with the font, X 550XT Black Edition.
I think it is a Radeon RX. Pull up my stream again.
Okay. Let's see. YouTube. Okay.
Is this what it looks like?
Not really. Or RX 550. No, that says 5500. This is 5510.
RX 5510 XT.
55. Not sorry, not 10. A single 0.
550. And then
XT.
XT. Any of these look like what you have?
Not really, because this doesn't even say it on the
Send me
any of the computer part. It just is down at the bottom.
Send me a picture of it.
Let's see here. See if that's a very good picture. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it is very dirty in here, so that might help. And I'll try to update my drivers. Whatever that means. Yeah, I sent you the picture.
Did you send it on Discord or text?
Text.
Okay, it's just taking forever. Love that. Love that. Love that. Come on, this is taking forever. Show me the picture. What's in the picture?
What is it? It's still loading, I think.
Ridiculous. Slow phone and slow computer.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on your motherboard that says what model motherboard you have?
Well, it's kind of covered up by a lot of stuff.
Yeah, probably going to be a little hard for you to
From what I can tell, not really.
Yeah, it probably makes more sense to I wonder if you could go into settings and look this stuff up.
Well, that's possible.
Specs? No.
Did you get the picture?
Nope. How to find computer hardware specs in settings. Settings, system, about. Okay, so let's go system. And about. Oh, I see. System.
Well, I think these are heat sinks for the computer.
And then about. Okay. So go to your settings real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doxing myself right now.
Whoops. Settings. Okay.
And then on the left it says
system.
home and system. Click on system.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
scroll all the way to the bottom and it says
About.
about.
Okay.
And then it says device info. And it should give you a bunch of stats. So what does your processor
Device
say?
info. Okay. Processor AMD Ryzen 3 4100 4-core processor, 3.8 gigahertz.
Okay, so that's not good. What is your
I have 32 gigabytes of installed RAM.
good. What does your graphics card say?
AMD Radeon R7 200 series, 2 gigabytes.
R7 200 series, 2 gigs. Well, that right there is your issue.
Is it not very good? I mute you again? No, I didn't.
Specs. Oh, look at that. I got the picture now.
Oh, good.
Hunter, That's your power supply.
Oh,
Oh, okay, okay.
interesting. That's my power supply. That's
Your
okay.
your
That's why the power plugs into that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh man.
So
So
so the
your
processor's not very good, right?
your GPU runs on
Which is
30
the processor?
watts. Your
Is the
GPU is
processor
your
the GPU?
graphics card.
Okay.
And it
It runs
runs
on
on
30
30
watts.
watts with 2 gigs of DDR3.
Is that good?
No. That is
What is
very bad and
what is
very
yours?
old. So mine has like 16 gigs of DDR5 onboard RAM with
Oh my.
750 watts to operate.
Mine runs on 30 watts with 2 gigs of onboard RAM.
Yeah. And it has a 28.8 memory gigabytes a second memory bandwidth, which is not great, but also oh my, 730 megahertz of core clocking. That
Is
is
that good?
no, mine is 5600.
What was mine?
730.
Oh no.
So,
Okay,
so
well,
the first thing is in settings, does it tell you what kind of RAM you have?
um, installed RAM, 32 gigabytes, 31.8 gigabytes usable.
So that's a no.
Well, hang on. It says system type 64-bit operating system by 64 base power or base
That's
processor.
that's Windows.
Okay. Storage 619 gigabytes of 954 gigabytes used.
Yeah. Oh, correction. My GPU actually only has 12 gigs of onboard RAM.
Which is still a lot more than 2.
It's a lot more. Like my previous one was 6 gigs of onboard RAM and I burned it out. So
Nice.
okay. Like full honesty, you are running a Ryzen 3. Hold on, let me see this.
Oh, I installed RAM speed 2133 MT per second.
So you're released. Okay, so you are running a newer CPU.
Is that the Ryzen 3 is the CPU?
Yes, you are running a newer CPU because it came out in 2022. I thought it was going to be older than that.
The Ryzen 3 is newer?
Yes, but it is still a Ryzen 3, so it's not.
And yours is the Ryzen 7, you said?
Mine's a Ryzen 7. So let me see here. It literally may not make sense for you to just get another graphics card.
Like, it couldn't, even if I got a new graphics card, the Ryzen 3 couldn't handle it?
Radeon R7 200 series. Let's see how much one of these costs. This is a $60 graphics card, my guy.
Ah. I'm kind
Um,
of shocked it runs as well as it does.
I am shocked as well. It has lasted longer than my computers. Ryzen 3 4100.
Really funny.
A Ryzen
Is that what yours
3.
is?
Nope, that's what yours is. You can get a Ryzen 3 for under $100.
That's the CPU?
Yep. So your
So it's a
entire
$100 CPU and
your
a
entire
$60
PC is probably under $500. Okay. So let's just be theoretical right here.
Yeah, let's be.
Newest generation of Ryzen CPUs.
Oh, it's so dirty. stream has changed topics substantially.
Yeah, it really has. Ryzen 5.
Now we're doing. Oh, Tiger, sorry, bud. We're doing computer class now.
9,000. Okay. So you could buy a Ryzen 5, the newest edition, because if you get an old Ryzen 5, it's going to perform pretty bad.
Okay.
A newest edition which came out.
That's the CPU.
That's
the
the
motherboard.
That's the CPU that plugs into the motherboard.
Okay.
So this is what everything runs on. You can get a brand new one for $150. $160.
Would that increase? What would that change about the computer? What would that make?
So the CPU is one of the main processors that runs everything. Without upgrading this, you can't upgrade your much else, essentially.
Graphics card or really anything else.
So now let's again, we're being theoretical here. In fact, I want you to pull out a calculator real quick.
Okay, yeah. Let me
Me and Joseph were literally
what did your
talking.
CPU cost?
My CPU?
Because it's a Ryzen 7, it's 2 gens better, right?
It's not a Ryzen 7. I messed up on that. I actually haven't. I'm running the newest edition, the 14,000 Intel i7.
Hang on. What'd you ask, Cheyenne? I'm watching his stream. He's on Amazon looking up computer parts.
Why is Amazon not showing me what I want to look?
Because we're talking about the computer. Like what I could upgrade on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's like 4 seconds delayed.
Amazon won't load
We're
things
just
in.
talking about it, so you're
Okay.
running an Intel
i7, yeah.
i7.
So
Ryzen 7, you said 160 bucks. Or
No, no,
Ryzen
no.
5.
Ryzen 5 is $150, give or take.
Okay.
Now let's come over here, Ryzen 5, and let's use 5600 socket type. Because my Amazon isn't working, I don't know what kind of socket it has. I don't know why my Amazon isn't working.
It's weird.
Socket AM4. Okay, so now what we need to do, and use your calculator, type in 150.
Yep.
Okay, so now let's go motherboard AM4 socket. You can get an AM4 DDR4 motherboard, and it looks like it has like 4 PCIe slots, which is... Wow, okay, it's because I'm not signed in. That's stupid. So, let's see here. Gigabyte, this top one is an MSI Pro, M.2, USB 3.2, Bluetooth, blah, 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 HDMI, Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's round up here, because the MSI at the top is $80.
Yeah.
Let's round up to this Gigabyte B550. That is very similar to the one I have.
So that's a new motherboard.
So that's a new motherboard. So then add 110 to it.
Okay.
Now we need to figure out what kind of graphics card. So I do want to point out, these motherboards are still running on DDR4. So I think that's the same RAM you have right now. So you're not.
Oh, okay.
You're not looking
So
at
we're
like.
about to get new RAM.
I don't think so. You could just reuse your RAM. So you don't have to buy new RAM. But right now, the change of those two, you keep the same RAM. Okay, so last thing is graphics card. So let's... Yep, so that works with that. And
So,
let's
how much
back
better would
all
it run
of
if I
this.
just upgraded the GPU or the CPU and the motherboard?
So that you're kind of talking about, you do need to have because your GPU is running on DDR3.
Mm-hmm.
So you do need to upgrade your GPU as well, because with a GPU that's running DDR3, you're going to be in the same boat.
Okay, so the computer could process more, but the graphics card still is holding it back.
Yeah. Let's look at GPU stats list. Benchmarks hierarchy. Okay, that's not what I was looking for.
You can't have my Topo Chico. Sorry, bud.
List of GPUs. GPU ranking chart, NVIDIA, GPU cards, logical increment, blah, blah, blah. Oh, best GPU list. This is what I was looking for.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, all of those are incredibly over. All of these. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
These are all way heavier hitters than what you need.
Gotcha.
Like this one right here, I don't even know how much that costs. Yeah, this is $4,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if you see it. Yeah, we don't want
yeah.
that. That
no,
is.
I'm good. That one comes with its own fans.
You're such an old man. Almost all graphics cards come with fans except for yours.
Okay, gotcha. So my computer has 3 fans in the front that light up, which is pretty neat. It has 1 fan in the back that lights up, and it has 1 fan on the motherboard.
Okay, so again, let's be theoretical here. How much would you be willing to spend on a new GPU?
Well, what is I mean, I don't even know.
Like just throw out a number without any metrics to work with, because I have a list pulled up right now. Like, don't even look at the list on my stream. Just throw out a number.
So $260 for the CPU and a new motherboard.
Mm-hmm. Combined, which is pretty good.
Which is pretty good. If I spent another $200, it'd be $460. So we could say like $250. That'd put it right at about $500 total on upgrades.
Okay, Arc B 570.
Is that about 250?
Arc A 580. Arc A 770. Arc A 380. 580. 550. RTX 5050. B580. Let's try that, because I'm not finding the graphics card. Okay, so... Oh, 570. Intel Arc B570 Challenger. 10 gigs of onboard RAM, GDDR6, 19 gigabits per second memory, dual fans, $260.
And it's compatible with the RAM that I have.
With the new motherboard, because the motherboard is what's going to allow everything to be compatible together. So add 260 to that. So for that amount that you just
power supply for the motherboard.
Yeah, so that is a little bit more wonky, because what you would have to do is take all your parts and go to a website and plug them in, and the website will tell you how much wattage you need, because we don't know how much wattage you would need. But for under $500, we could build you a new PC right now. Because all of this, none of this that I've brought up is fancy. It's just that most things are nicer than what you have.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like for $250, 10 gigs of onboard RAM is actually pretty good. And it's running GDDR6, which is also really good. You could probably find a different graphics card that doesn't cost as much, but with how kind of behind your computer is, a Ryzen 5, a new motherboard, and a new graphics card would last you, especially with what you do, it would last you way longer. Like, you could probably go, because right now, with the stuff that you're running, a $60 graphics card, it's probably, your gaming is probably going to override it, and you're not going to be able to do too much more. Versus,
I just touched a fan under. Wait, there is a fan on my graphics card. It's underneath. I just scraped my finger on it.
Oh. So
it's a very small fan, but yeah, it's probably gonna fry it.
So if you spent $500 to replace most of the parts, you probably wouldn't have to worry about it again for the next, hopefully, 10 years. Even though it's not super fancy stuff.
Would there be a benefit of just making a whole new computer and keeping this one? Like, how much more would that be? Because this is all the expensive parts, right?
So those are all the expensive parts. You know, and that's kind of the hard part is, if you were to make a whole new computer, I would say, like, maybe it would make more sense to go up to DDR5, which is the newest DDR. Because the way that the computer stuff works... Oh, hey. I just found a GPU that comes with a power supply.
Oh.
For $350.
Oh.
So that's kind of where it gets into the, like... Then you're kind of talking about, well, how much do you want to spend and how long do you want the computer to last? Because with the way computer parts work is when things get phased out, you can't get support for it. So things will burn out and you'll have to replace it, and it'll be harder to find parts and all that kind of stuff. And software will only be compatible with newer things. So like if you were to build a full new one, it might make more sense to get something with DDR5 on it, even if you didn't have that much RAM. Even if you had 8 gigs of RAM or 16 gigs of RAM, it's still better than nothing. And you could just add more RAM in the future.
Maybe whenever RAM's a little cheaper.
Yeah. Like what I did with mine is I got one stick of 16 gigs. And I'm just going to add 3 more sticks of 16 gigs. So I'm going to end up...
4 slots.
Yeah, I'm going to end up with a really high RAM amount. How much is that? That is a lot. 16 gigabyte stick of DDR5 RAM. Yeah, so I don't see the one that I bought, but it was around $250 for one stick.
Wow. So I couldn't just buy that graphics card and plug it in and see if that works.
You could, but you're running a Ryzen 3, so I don't know if it would translate. That is part of the problem with having those old... Well, no, it'll plug in, but I know for a fact that's where I was talking about how things just kind of stop being compatible. If you have a Ryzen 3 and you plug in a GPU, you might get better graphics, but the CPU and the RAM is in charge of how it runs. So you may still be hitting invisible walls and such.
Another thing of RAM, would that help at all?
That probably would help. How many do you have right now? Do you have one stick or 2?
I don't know. Probably 2. I think 2. I think you put in a new one and left the old one.
So if you have 2, you need to buy 2 sticks. You can't just plug in 1. It goes 1, 2, and 4. You can't have 3. But, I mean, let's assume it's DDR4 without you having to restart your computer. 16.
Would that make the graphics better?
No.
Okay. That's really what I'm after, is just better graphics.
Yeah, so it will not help your graphics, but it will help the computer run smoother. So you can get, for $150, 16 gigs of RAM.
It's not too bad.
And plug it in, yeah. Yeah, the graphics card is really... Do you see what I mean by it's like a slippery slope? Like, once you start looking at it, you're kind of like, well, I kind of have to upgrade multiple things?
Everything? Yeah. I can't just do it one at a time. I mean, I guess the way to do it one at a time would be get a new motherboard. Then just put the motherboard in, run my old CPU and my old GPU off that.
But you can't do that because the socket is different for the CPU. Like, the motherboard where you plug in the CPU is different according to each CPU. So
you'd have to get a CPU and a motherboard at the same time. So that was my next question. Can I just get a CPU and not a motherboard?
No, because the socket's different.
Nice.
Yeah. So like if you get a Ryzen 5, you can't just plug it into your Ryzen 3 motherboard because it won't fit. But also, you can get a motherboard and a Ryzen 5 for under $300 or whatever. So
right.
Oh, I just died. No?
In Minecraft?
You just died?
No, I'm good.
Nope. Yep, that was definitely me. A creeper blew up.
Nice. What did it blow up, I wonder?
It was the village. I'm over here working on a blacksmith. So yeah, that's
What would change if I just upgraded the motherboard and the CPU and waited on the graphics card?
It would definitely run better, but your graphics wouldn't be able to go much higher than your $60 graphics card.
Gotcha. So it would run the game smoother and process faster and whatnot.
Potentially,
but it would still
yes.
have to be the same.
Yeah. But also, like, so the graphics card, I just kind of picked one within your budget range. You can actually do some decent looking and find one that is cheaper, that's better than what you have. But in my mind, at the same time, it also doesn't even make sense to do that, because you could just spend a couple $100 more and just have a whole new PC.
Brand new.
Not even a whole new PC, just those parts that matter, and it runs well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you should do it.
I'm definitely gonna think about it. Yeah.
Me and Joseph have been talking about, like, buying you things for your birthday and Christmas and stuff. Like buying you parts to a PC.
And just slowly start putting it together.
But, like, it would be so much easier if you just did it all at once and got it done with. And do keep in mind that with the stuff that I was giving you, you're not going to get the same performance as me. You're you're just going to get better than what you currently have.
Right. Which is, you know, a pretty big difference.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is honestly, that might be the way to go, because your PC is not super great.
It's not running wonderfully. Yeah. I will definitely think about it. So you're still saying I could not find a pre-built computer about the same quality for the same price?
You can totally go and look for one, just so you don't have to build one, but you're paying for the
reason I would do that is then everything in the computer would be new.
Yeah. But also for the level of computer we're looking at, you could do the same thing for $600-700 and just build it yourself.
Right.
Because you're paying for convenience. You're gonna be paying extra fees because they built it for you.
That's true.
And they tend to overcharge for components. So you could. It's totally an option if you care. If you really, really care about like just not having to build it yourself.
I mean, it could be kind of fun to build it though.
Yeah, it kind of gives you something to learn. Yeah, if you really care about not wanting to build it yourself, then maybe just buy a pre-built one. But like, when I was looking at it, it was like, okay, I'm gonna spend $2,000, and I'm not even running DDR5 or whatever. So then, like, why would I do that to start with when I could just build it myself and get way better performance out of it?
Yeah. So how much did your computer cost?
Oh, over $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
easily over $2,000.
It runs, like, what do you have your settings on Arc?
So for pretty much all games, I run it at full blast.
Like max graphics, max all that.
Yeah.
And it handles it.
Yeah, so when I'm streaming or recording, I turn my graphics down just because it helps with the it just helps with the smoothness. But at the same time, I don't need to do that. The only reason that my computer is struggling is because it's also encoding a video at the same time.
Oh, you're trying to upload a video and...
No. So encoding is what happens when your computer takes what's on screen and converts it into a video.
Gotcha.
And
So if you were just streaming and then it would go away, it'd be fine. But you're taking your stream and turning it into a video.
Not quite. So encoding happens regardless of whether you're streaming or recording. Whether you're doing either one, it will be encoding that video.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, so when you're looking at running games on your highest settings, you are stressing it more than, like, if you're encoding, you're also stressing it more than if you were just to play the game.
Right. Sure. That makes sense.
Which is another thing that you want to think about is if you're going to swap parts, if you're going to make videos, does it make sense to just swap more parts?
Right.
Because then you have to deal with encoding at the same time.
Ouch. That creeper hurt.
Stop blowing up the village.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, stop it. I'm gonna ask my dad what Caden's computer runs, because Caden's is very fancy, and he didn't spend a ton. He also had a friend that had like a bunch of extra computer parts, so that may be why.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about the computer parts that I had. I could have given them to you. And then you could have swapped motherboards and CPUs.
If I swap motherboards, does that erase everything that I have on the computer?
So you're going to lose everything regardless because you need to load a new OS on
Windows.
it. Yeah.
Could I, like, copy my old stuff and then bring it in?
Yeah, so there are a couple different ways you could do it. Like, if you have stuff on it that's not backed up, you could go in and say, hey, I want these photos, I want this game file, blah, blah, blah. But you still need to wipe your storage so that you can put a new OS on it.
Gotcha. Well, something to think about for sure, because I'm really enjoying playing games. I think it would make the experience of gaming better.
Yeah, it definitely improves your gaming experience. Because...
I may talk to my dad and see if that friend of his has any more parts.
Yeah, and there is, like, my PC is it's expensive, and it should theoretically run really well, but I still have issues with, like, encoding sometimes and running certain games, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I've told you, but I'm pretty sure it's because I put the wrong power supply, and it's the GPU and the GPU and the RAM is not getting enough power to it.
Right.
So that's my fault because
So you may need to replace the power supply.
yeah, so I may need to replace it.
How much are power supplies on average?
I mean, mine was kind of pricey, but it's because I'm running such high wattage. You could, for what you're looking at, you could probably get one for $100.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, if you were trying to do something like I did, then it wouldn't make sense for you to do it because it's so expensive. But at the same time, at the level you're operating on, you're like, I'm thinking max $700. So it's like there's not a ton of reason not to do it because it's so much cheaper than what I had to do.
Right. So yeah, I guess I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. But oh, what I was gonna say is I'm going to hop off of Minecraft and look to see if there is a computer or similar stuff pre-built. Just in case.
I mean, yeah, you totally can if you don't want to do the build and
Well, I mean, similar stuff for cheaper, just to look. I mean, there's probably not going to be, but so
this.
let me
How
go
did the
to
blacksmith look when you were over here? Did it look good?
that's the one you were working on?
Yes.
It looks really good. I was gonna say something and then forgot because we were talking, but it looks really good. Okay. So, what would I look up to find a computer similar to the parts we were talking about?
Pre-built. Well, okay, so one thing is, do you really want a Ryzen 5? Or
Well,
do you...
Right.
Could you go with like a Intel or something?
So what's the difference?
Just who makes it. Intel makes it versus AMD makes Ryzen.
Okay.
That's one difference. Ryzens are locked to DDRs. So you cannot buy a Ryzen 5 and run DDR5 on, or yeah, you can't buy a Ryzen 5 and run a DDR5 on it.
That's weird.
You can.
That's the kind of RAM.
That's the type of RAM. You can buy any Intel processor and run pretty much whatever you want on it.
So I wouldn't have to worry about my RAM being compatible if I went with Intel.
Right. I was originally looking at a Ryzen 7, and then I found out that Ryzen 7 will not run DDR5. However, having said that, it also doesn't sound like you're going to run DDR5, so I don't know if it matters. If you're going to stick with DDR4 and you don't want to upgrade, then just you could go with a Ryzen and it's not going to impact you at all.
What would be the lowest Intel number that would still be good? Like, you have an Intel 7, you said, right? Or an Intel 5?
Yeah, so I mean, you could... It's very similar. It's pretty much the same setup. Oh, you're not in-game. Never mind. It's pretty much the same setup as the Ryzens, where it goes Intel Core i3, i5, i7.
Oh, good would an i3 be?
It's similar stats to a Ryzen 3. So
Gotcha.
what you would do then is there are websites that you can look up that compare CPUs, and you can plug in one CPU and plug in another CPU, and it can tell you the differences.
Okay. So let me read you off something here. This is just something I found on Amazon. So it's $719. Comes with a mouse and keyboard and the computer.
Okay, that feels like a scam, but continue.
Yeah, maybe. AMD Ryzen 5 5500.
Okay, so that's the new Ryzen.
That's what we were talking about. That was the Ryzen 5 we were talking about, yeah. Up to 4.2 gigahertz. What's that mean?
It's the speed at which it operates.
Is that good?
So the higher the number, the better.
Where does 4.2 land at?
I don't. Let me see here. Are my settings still pulled up? Yes. So did it say 4.2 megahertz or gigahertz?
GH7, so gigahertz. Or sorry,
So
GHZ. Gigahertz.
that is pretty quick. So
Okay.
that's pretty good. So
4.2 gigahertz, not bad.
that speed is oftentimes dictated by the year that it came out. Old ones won't reach those faster speeds.
Okay, gotcha.
And there are other things you need to look at. So like mine is operating at 3.2. So it will tell you 4.2 or 4.5 or whatever. That doesn't mean that if you just take it out of your box, it's going to open up and just work that way.
Right.
Sometimes what they do is they say, okay, this operates at 4.5 when overclocked.
Right,
and
because it says
so-
up to 4.2.
Yes. So you probably are looking at, because it's a new CPU, realistically more like me at the 3.2. And I
Which is still
plan, it is still pretty good, but I do plan on overclocking. And so then you totally can get up to that higher number.
So then it says GTX 16 or 1660S 6G GDDR6. I don't know what all that means.
So all of that, that's the model of your graphics card and what kind of RAM it's using.
Well, later it says 16 gigs DDR4 RAM.
Yeah, so you're running 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. That is the RAM that is on the motherboard. The thing you read off before was the RAM that's on board of your GPU.
Okay, so it's a GTX 1660S GPU with
Yeah.
6 gigs of GDDR6.
Yeah, so 6 gigs is not that much.
Gotcha. But it also has the extra 16.
Not how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not quite how it works because the onboard RAM that's on the GPU, that's what matters when we're talking about GPU stuff, because the GPU is going to sit there and do its own processes, and if it doesn't have high enough GPU, it can't run those processes like it's supposed to.
Gotcha. Okay. So the cheapest option that I see here, $409. This is an Intel Core 15. No, i5.
Okay.
So that's what you have, right?
No, I have the i7.
i7, okay. Up to 3.6 gigahertz. So
Okay, so that's lower.
that's lower. RX 550, 4 gigs of GDDR5.
So that
How is
that
RX
is
550 good?
that is kind of what I'm talking about when I'm saying that they kind of scalp parts. That what was it? B550?
RX 550.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's the exact one that I was looking at earlier that's only like $200 or something. So,
Well, but if the whole computer free shipping is 409,
how much RAM does the computer have in it?
16 gigs of RAM.
16 gigs of RAM. Is it DDR4 or 5? Well, it'd have to be
Doesn't
4.
say.
Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have to be 4. It's whatever the motherboard requires to have in it, I suppose. Yeah, so basically what you'd have to do there is just look at, you would have to look up each of those individual parts. And just compare, like, if you bought all those individual parts, would it be
How much would it
cheaper?
be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me do that here in a second. It says it has a cache size of 16 gigabytes. I don't know what that means. Is that the RAM?
Cache size is kind of getting into stuff that I don't know a ton about. Something about the amount of free temporary memory or something like that, but I don't know enough about
Oh,
that
is that why you have
to...
to clear the cache sometimes?
Yeah.
Because you used up all your
Yeah,
memory.
that would be a question for like my dad or Jesus or something, because I don't entirely know.
Well, let me look up these parts then. So you said the RX 550 is a pretty good graphics card.
No,
No.
that's not what I said. The RX 550 is the card we were looking at for your build. So it's not it's not good if you're looking at the stats of graphics cards. It is definitely on the very low end, but it is
much better than mine.
Incredibly good compared to yours. Yeah.
Would you get a worse graphics card than mine?
Yeah, I'm sure they exist somewhere, but it's really hard to beat a $60 graphics card as far as trying to get a bad one.
Maybe, okay, that's my new goal. I'm going to try to make the worst PC possible.
You might be there. The only way that it's going to be worse is if it burns out, because mine burned out. So theoretically, mine was worse than yours.
I guess. It's an RX 550 4 gigs. You said that's not very much.
Yeah, 4 gigs is, I would say, aim for your kind of build, because you have 2 gigs right now. That is stupid low. I would say aim for like 8 gigs, or maybe even 6 gigs.
Okay, well, let me look here at this one.
I have my old graphics card. You can plug it in and see if it works. I don't think it will, but you can do it. You're capable of doing so.
I guess that's true. Okay, this one is a Ryzen 5, or Ryzen 5, 6 cores. I don't know what that means. A Radeon RX 590 8 gigabytes graphics card.
Hey, JD just came into chat. He said that he hit a bunch of raids in Ark today. He's a level 19 and he has a $500,000 stash.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Right now,
might be too good at this game.
I know. Right now, we're looking at if Hunter can build a new PC or not, because his PC is a potato.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot that my battery died. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick. I've been too autistic about this topic. JD has some really good... He knows a good amount about computers. Okay, hold on. Let me...
So for some reason, Andy's telling me that a $60 graphics card isn't very good. I don't think
he has 2 gigs of onboard RAM on that graphics card.
I'm kind of surprised it runs Arc at all.
$2 gigs. It's so bad. He runs Arc at like 2 pixels.
It is true.
2 pixels a
so
minute.
Invisible walls.
Yeah, because he can't see trees because they won't load in.
Yes.
Also, Hunter used stars? I don't understand that, JD. That don't make sense.
Yeah, what?
He said also Hunter used stars.
Stars?
Yeah, star, star, star. And I don't know what that means. I'm wondering if he typed in a company and it got a...
Oh, it might have.
Oh, yeah, because he put a website.
Nice.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that he told you to use PC Parts Picker.
Okay. Alright, let me read you off another computer here. Because this one I think is closer to yours.
He's considering buying a pre-made instead of building one. Which I told him to build one.
If it is cheaper, but it's probably going to be cheaper to build one.
There we go. You can see my big beautiful face again. You're welcome.
Excellent.
You'll have to wash your eyes out with bleach after this.
So this is an Intel Core i7.
Okay.
Which is the same as yours. Yes.
Yes. As long as it's the newest one, which is the 14K or something. So you'd have to... Doesn't say? That's stupid.
Then it is an RTX 3050 8 gigs. I've heard RTX a lot. I don't know if it's good or not.
So, in order to figure out... I guess I just can't make walls out of that. That's stupid. In order to figure out, like, if it's good, that's where you need to go and plug in all your stuff.
Gotcha. 16 gigs RAM.
Yeah, you just type in what it is and then ask it specs.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me look up how much this would be to buy each part individually. Just to get a baseline of how much they're going to scalp me.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's decent pre-built PC companies out there, but like everything I've seen is overpriced.
Yeah. Okay, this says i7 12700 KF desktop processor.
So that is the older one.
That's the older one. What about...
It's not too much older. I don't know if it should matter because that's not too much older at all. The 13K and 14Ks are going to be the newer ones.
What about 8700?
That is even older. Higher
okay.
higher number, newer thingy.
Gotcha. How about 1070? What was yours?
Mine is a 14K.
Darn. Okay. What about
Just look up 14K because you're trying to find one that's new, right? And you're trying to find the part, right?
Yeah.
So what you'll do?
Tell me.
Yeah. So what you'll do is the PC doesn't tell you. Like the pre-built one doesn't.
On Amazon, the pre-built one just says i7.
That is sketchy. That literally might be where they're scalping you. Because if they're not gonna tell you what it is, they might be.
A really old one.
Yeah, they're like, hoo, this is a 7000. He said, I can absolutely find something. Yeah, that's what you should do, JD. JD, go and look up, go find something and drop it in chat and see if Hunter likes it. We're gonna work together as a community is what we're gonna do.
We're gonna find a good computer.
Computer.
Well, there's a little mini computer. That's cool. Maybe that's a good question. Could I get a really nice laptop to connect to my monitor?
That's never. What's the budget, Coach?
Like $600.
$600, JD. Yeah, you can get decent computers, but realistically, they never perform like a desktop.
Gotcha.
And in order to get a laptop that performs similar to a desktop, you're probably going to spend way more money than if you just built a decent desktop.
Nice. Okay. All right.
See, because Hunter said 600 because we already kind of went through and looked at parts, and we pretty much found the parts that he would need to take a couple parts from his current build and make it into pretty much a newer computer, and he would get decent performance out of it. If he spent a little bit more, he could get a whole new one and get even better performance. But yes.
So your CPU, I found one on Amazon, i7 1470 or 14700. Is that yours?
Yeah.
14th generation Raptor.
Yes, the i7.
$543. So there's no way
that
the computer, the pre-built one, has that in it.
Yeah, there's no way.
But
I thought you said
$100.
I thought you said the pre-built had an i5 in it.
It has an i7. It just doesn't tell me how old.
Yeah, so there's no way. Absolutely no way. That's the biggest scam ever. Because how would they do that? How would that operate? There's no way.
Yeah,
I mean,
and on the little picture it says Intel Core i7.
So there is a way, actually. Now that I think about it, they could get a really, really old i7.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way it's the 14700.
There's no way it's
i7.
There's no way it's been released in the past few years, because you're still gonna pay $300 or $400 for the 13 and 12. So
yeah. But you're saying I don't really need an i7.
I don't think you need an i7. I think because our goal is just to get better than what you have.
Yes.
And be able to have you play games and stream. So theoretically, an i5 or Ryzen 5 would be fine.
I'm probably going to do the Intel because I like the idea that you can put any RAM in it, basically.
Yeah.
So this is a i5 14400 desktop processor, 10 cores.
So that's going to be a new one. Yeah, okay. So that's what you're looking for.
4.7 gigahertz. That's $230.
Yeah, that's just for the CPU. That is what you should be looking at.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me put that in the cart. Whoops. Sorry, Mom, I just deleted something from your. Bad.
So what you'll want to do if you're gonna go and look for motherboards is on that CPU. It'll tell you the socket type. You need to get the correct socket type.
Okay. Okay.
Where's all our copper? Why we have no copper? Why no copper?
Why no copper?
What happened to all of our copper?
Thing is fancy looking. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, CPU socket PGA LGA 1700.
So then what you'll do is you'll go over to the search bar and you'll look up motherboards with, and then that stat.
Okay. So, motherboard.
I feel like I'm teaching an old man how to do things on a computer.
Oh, you absolutely are. Over the phone.
Over the phone.
Socket. That. PGA LGA 1700. Yeah. Motherboards is yeah. That. Ooh, that's not bad. That's only $100.
So the LGA 1700 is the same socket I have, and it's probably because of the year of CPU you're getting. So if you ever wanted to upgrade to an i7, you probably could.
That'd be good. Ooh, this one. Okay, hang on. This one supports Intel 14th, 13th, 12th Gen Core processors. Yours is the 14th, right?
Yep, that is typically how a lot of the Intel stuff goes. It's more cross-compatible than AMD is.
So if I got this one and if I upgraded to an i7 or a 1400, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
This is only $90.
You also need to think about, there are some other things, like, does it have Wi-Fi? You don't need to get that, but does it have Wi-Fi? Does it have Bluetooth?
Gigabit LAN Wi-Fi 5.
Okay, how about how many RAM slots? Does it have 4? Most motherboards have that. You just need to make sure.
DDR4 memory supports 2 times DDR4 slots.
So you can only get 2 slots. So that is not great. You need best thing to get 4 slots.
If I could get 4 slots.
Yes. Let's do
Intel sockets. LGs. Core i5, Core i9, Core i3, i7. Okay, yeah. 64 supported 64 gigabytes DDR4. So if it supports 64 gigabytes, then it probably is 4 slots, right?
Not necessarily, because you could run 2 sticks of 32 gig.
Oh. Which would be just as good, yeah?
Yeah, that's quite a bit. But you can also just look at the picture and tell if it has 4 slots on it.
Correction. You could. No, it looks like it only has 2.
Yeah, so you would have to get...
If it is what I think it is, it looks like it only has 2. And it doesn't support the 1400, or the 14th generation.
The LGA 1700 socket?
It does support that, but I couldn't upgrade to a 14th CPU.
Oh. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff you got to look at. Do you see why it took me so long to build a...
No kidding.
To build a PC now?
No kidding. That one only has 2 slots? Darn.
You might have to change your budget to like 150 for the motherboard.
Yeah. Oh, this one's 140. Let's see if that has more slots. That has 4 slots.
There we go. And what's the maximum support you can take?
Wi-Fi, Intel, motherboard ready for 14th, 13th, 12th gen Intel. Yeah, that's good. Core CPU 12 plus 13. Okay, stages. DDR5.
Okay.
Did I use DDR4?
Yes, you use DDR4. So that would be the right PC to go, or the right motherboard to go with if you're building a whole new one. But if you're still planning on reusing your parts, you need DDR4.
DDR4. Okay. USB 3 Type C Thunderbolt. Okay, that doesn't help.
And a lot of what you're gonna find is gonna be DDR4. That's
Gotcha.
a little bit more common, but you're gonna get a lot more out of DDR5 if you wanted to do like a whole new PC.
Right. I mean, as expensive as RAM is right now, probably not. So then look for DDR4.
Yes, RAM is quite pricey.
Okay, that has 4 slots. 12. It couldn't support 14th gen, but that's okay.
Yeah, so that's the other thing to think about is you don't need to get a 14th gen.
DDR5.
You could get a 13th gen or maybe even a 12th gen i7 or I'm sorry, i5 and you're getting pretty close to good. Like you're going to be getting much better performance than what you're getting right now cuz right now you're just oof.
4 RAM slots.
Okay, we need a copper door.
All these only
over
have
here.
2 RAM slots. But if I just did 32 gigabyte sticks, then it's okay.
Does it say 2 RAM? I feel like you might be reading it wrong.
Well, I can see the slots, and like on the other ones, I can
Send
see
me a
4.
picture. Send me a picture. I don't trust you enough. I feel like
That's
you're
fair.
reading it wrong.
You're probably right.
Man, this blacksmith looks so good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Picture's gonna take a while to send, but it's coming.
But you know, it's coming. It's coming. Ooh, and I could do stairs up there instead. That would look even cooler. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, this only supports the 12th gen? What?
Oh, what? Why you be dumb?
Me? Well, maybe I should just find that one that was DDR4. How many gigabytes of old RAMmy?
Yeah, so JD just said for $600, it's better to put 2 upgrades than a pre-built.
Gotcha.
And JD is pretty versed. He knows what he's talking about.
And both you and him say that, so it's probably true.
So it's probably true. You know.
Supports
can't put
DDR4 memory. Well, tell me how much RAM I can put in it.
How much RAM? How much RAM is in the box?
Computer. So many numbers.
It is quite a few numbers.
6 gigabytes of RAM. No,
So
that's probably not correct.
So that's better than what you have right now, though.
No, show me RAM.
You with your 2 gigs of RAM? That's ridiculous.
No, not 2 gigs of RAM. I think I have like 32 in this.
No, you don't. You have 2 gigs of onboard GPU RAM.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like external RAM.
No.
But that is true then.
So JD just said something. Hold on. If it were me and I really wanted a good pre-built, I'd set the $600 aside, finance a good PC at around $1,200, and just do small payments. Build credit and you get to game. That's kind of what I did, because I did a firm to do mine and then making payments on it.
Yeah.
So that's totally an option.
That is an option. I don't know how I feel about going in debt for it.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't want to go in debt, then setting a budget of $500, $600, $700 and then just doing quote unquote upgrades. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Like, I get what you're saying, JD, for sure, but I don't know about that.
I don't know about all that debt stuff you've been talking about. Oh,
There's an
that's a creeper.
i9? Is that
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, it's really good, yeah.
Alright. 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. This is the one I was looking at. So I could just put 2 sticks of 32.
Yes. You could also do lower, but when you're looking ultimately at upgrading it over time, you just need to keep that in mind with how much it'll take.
Yeah. Okay. So, because I don't have that RAM right now, if I put in 2 sticks of 16, could I later pull those out and put in 2 sticks of 32?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
would
that's
I
fine.
lose everything?
No, because it's not storage like your storage device that holds everything.
Gotcha.
This is the like temporary memory type dealio that allows it to store things and then retrieve that information so it can run.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
says-
JD just said it in a much simpler way that. Yeah, he said I nailed it. He said it in a way simpler way though. He said
What is it?
RAM is like short-term memory and other drives are long-term memory. So I said the right thing. I just that makes way more sense than the way I said it. I'm dumb.
It says ultra fast connectivity, 32 gigabytes per second. That's not related to the RAM, right?
Usually it
0.2
operates
slots.
under several thousand megahertz.
Okay.
So like mine is 5600 megahertz.
Gotcha. Not gigabytes. Okay.
You're probably
Well,
reading something else and relating it to the RAM.
Yeah.
What is this house?
Okay,
Oh.
finally.
I gotta make like a
Let me
witch
look.
hut now.
Graphics card. What is the one you were saying again?
Graphics card?
Mhm.
You're talking about the one we were looking at earlier?
Yeah.
That was the B50 or 550 and the B570. So-
E550.
Not super high quality, but it's better than what you have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I found my graphics card.
Did you?
Power Color AMD Radeon 552 gigabytes. Yeah, for $70.
Yep. And that's
Nice.
actually overpriced. They're actually scalping you because I found one for 60 bucks.
That's funny.
I think it's really funny that you have a 2 gig $60 graphics card.
I think it's really funny that it still runs pretty much any game I've tried, except for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Could not run that.
Well, Security Breach, I'm pretty sure, is considered a AAA game, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the other thing you got to think about, though, is it runs all the games you play, but you don't play any... You're not playing, like, Cyberpunk or anything.
Yeah, that's true. So this is AMD Radeon RX 550 4 gigabytes. So it's twice as good.
I would not use that as a metric.
Gotcha.
I would
And
say
it's only $109.
I would say aim for 8, maybe. 8 gigs.
Okay. Let me do 8 gig. No, come on. 8 gig.
Because 8 gigs is not a crazy amount, but it's also not so low that you're gonna just burn through it.
Yeah. Okay. RX 580 graphics card, 8 gigabytes, 256-bit PC gaming video card.
And
is a video card and a graphics card the same thing?
not really. Does it say video card or video capture card?
It says
So like a video
gaming
card.
video card.
I think they're just wording it weird. I'm pretty sure
I
it's
think
just the
it's-
same thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
this looks like
A
not a
video card typically references another thing that captures something from a different device and puts it on your PC.
Right. No, I don't think that's what this is.
Yeah, JD said that it's the same thing.
Okay.
Um,
yeah, this is GPU clock.
Let's put this. Where should I put this?
Well, this doesn't sound too bad then. 8 gigabytes for $120.
Yeah, I mean it's better than
Better than
what
I have
you
now.
got. So another metric to look at is how many HDMI ports, how many display ports does it have?
3 display ports. What do you use display ports for? Is that monitors?
It's a monitor, yeah. But
I
if
could
your
have 3
monitor
monitors.
if your monitor doesn't have a display port on the back, then you can't plug it into anything.
But it has 1 HDMI. So if it has a HDMI, then I could.
Yeah,
okay.
so you could do either one.
Let me see what mine has. What does a display port look like?
Do you know what an HDMI looks like?
Yes, it has an HDMI in it, but maybe
Okay,
it has both.
so if you know what an HDMI look like, a display port kind of looks like that, but it has a little 90-degree plastic piece in it, and one side of it has like 290 degrees instead of...
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Do you
so
see
it's,
it?
it's about the same. It's not the one that has, like, you have 2 screws that you plug it in and then you screw it on.
No, that is very old. Why does your monitor have that?
Yes.
We should probably
As-
get you a new monitor off Facebook Marketplace or something.
As does my computer. It also has that.
Okay. Yeah.
What is that?
So right now, are you running through that cable and not an HDMI?
No, I'm running through an HDMI.
Okay,
Well, I'm
so
pretty
you're
sure-
good. You're covered.
Well, actually, I don't know. I think it might be coming out of that from the computer.
You're stressing
It
me
might
out.
be an HDMI to one of the. Let me track this down here.
You're stressing me out so much right
So
now.
what is that? What is that screw-in thing?
I don't remember the name of it. Old
pretty old.
screw in HDMI cable thingy.
So it
JD
is
might
like
know
an
what it is.
HDMI cable.
Kind of.
Same purpose.
Okay, HDMI. Okay, old screw in monitor cable name. Oh, VGA. Yeah. No, JD was right.
VGA.
As soon as I saw VGA, I was like, yeah, that's what it is.
So, is it not great that it's VGA out of my computer and HDMI into my monitor?
Are you why are you converting it if your monitor has a VGA on it?
Maybe we didn't have that cable.
Like it's built into the cable, it's not an adapter, it's part of the cable.
No, it is one end is VGA, one end is HDMI.
Oh, that's so weird, Hunter. Why is your PC built like this? Okay, so yeah, that's not great. JD says it's bad. So make sure, as long as your monitor has HDMI, as long as you have one HDMI port on your graphics card, you're good. And if you wanted to run dual monitors and you wanted to get another one, you could just run a DisplayPort cable. So, yeah.
So yeah, while I was messing with it, I accidentally unplugged my the computer is hardwired into the Wi-Fi, so I unplugged the Ethernet cable and it killed the Discord.
Oh yeah, that's not fun.
So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a whatever you called it, the screw-in one to an HDMI all in one cable.
Yeah, that's not fun. That's not good. Did you hear what I said about dual monitors?
No.
Okay, so what I was saying is as long as you have one HDMI out of your GPU, then you can plug it into the monitor you have right now. And if you ever want to have another monitor, then you can just use your DisplayPort because you have 3 of those on your new GPU.
Oh, okay. So I would jump out of, well, but there's not a DisplayPort thing on my computer, is there? Oh, no, there would be.
There would be, because that's your GPU. Yeah.
I just need to buy a monitor with the DisplayPort connector.
Yes.
Or DisplayPort to HDMI converter.
You can also get old TVs. What I have on my desk on the left is actually an old TV.
I think I might as well have it. No, mine's not an old TV because it has a stand, so it is a monitor.
So JD is saying that the cheapest GPU that's mid-range that he can find is an RTX 3060 Ti that's around $400.
The cheapest GPU.
Mm-hmm.
That's a graphics card. Well, I found one for like 120, right? Is it comparable?
Yes. So no, absolutely not. So JD, what me and Hunter have been looking at are just better than what he has. Like
yes,
Hunter is not necessarily aiming for mid-range. He's just wanting something that will run better than what he has marginally. So that's why he's looking at like the $150 to $200 range, because he doesn't want to spend the price on a mid-range one. I gave him that disclaimer like 3 hours ago when we started talking about this, because I was like, $100 is not going to get you a graphics card that is going to do very well.
But it will do better than a $60 graphics card.
This is very true.
So here's another question.
Uh-huh.
I get this new motherboard, new CPU.
Uh-huh.
I get this GPU.
Uh-huh.
Could I upgrade the GPU later?
Yeah.
If I found one compatible with my motherboard and CPU?
Yeah. So you could totally upgrade it later, as long as you're buying parts that are decent. If you skimp out,
just upgrade the GPU right now
because
and leave the rest.
Right now you're running an old Ryzen 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're running
so
an older Ryzen 3.
Good enough. It could handle other GPUs.
Not Ryzen 7, Ryzen 5. Ryzen 5.
Actually, I think it might have been a Ryzen 3.
Maybe if you get a Ryzen 7, you are good. You are set for the rest of your life.
Oh no, this is an i7.
JD also pointed out that if you're gonna stream, then tiny upgrades aren't gonna help as much as investing more into it. Which
I'm probably not gonna really stream much.
Yeah, so Hunter, he makes YouTube videos, but he doesn't stream. And his current setup does it pretty well. He has some issues, but he's able to do it.
Yeah.
So a small upgrade should just allow him to operate at the same level of what he's doing. Like, he's not even editing like long videos like I'm doing. And he doesn't have as many cuts and edits as I do. Have you watched my newer video, Hunter?
I watched one of them, and there was a lot of editing. It was good.
A lot of editing, much funnier. And I actually need to upload Motor Slice today so that it gets posted tomorrow. I finished it and got the thumbnails done today.
Nice.
I was rushing. I had an 1.5 hour long video getting through chapter 1, and most of that was because I'm stupid and couldn't I'm gonna go sleep. Was because I was stupid and couldn't like get certain parts of it.
Oh, this one comes with a complete forever protection plan for $17.
That's nice, but they're probably just going to replace it with the same one, so if you burn it out and you find out you need a nicer GPU, they're just going to give you the same GPU.
That is true. That is true. So in total, for those 3 parts, $467.
For GPU, CPU, and motherboard?
Yes. How do I look up what I would need for a power supply?
So you're gonna go... PC Part Picker has that, right, JD? That's what you were telling me to use? I don't remember what I used. So look up PC Part Picker, and you should be able to plug in your stuff. I don't remember what I used, though.
Start your build.
He said that PC Part Picker also has good pricing, so you can look at that one for pricing.
Oh, that'd be good. So, okay. Plug in my stuff. My CPU, which is the Intel Core, right?
I'm sorry. Repeat what you said originally. I was thinking.
CPU is the Intel i5, right?
Correct, yeah. What should I make the witch hut out of? Wood, maybe? Honestly, this building already kind of looks cool, but I want to make it different. Right now, Hunter left Minecraft so that he could go look at all the parts and like take apart part of his PC so he could look at stuff. So now I'm just in Minecraft, and I have been talking and focusing on the computer thing, so I haven't been getting a lot done. But we're just kind of doing like a chill world. This is like our chill world. We're not trying to like run through it or anything. So like I upgraded this place into a cooler looking blacksmith, and then I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do to this, and I want to make like a witch hut type deal, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. So nothing crazy, nothing fancy, kind of boring. And I was kind of thinking of making the walls out of like that dark black looking stone. I don't remember what it's called. Of course, it's not going to
deep slate.
Deep slate. So I think I'm going to go get some deep slate, maybe some iron right now. Yeah, chill worlds are great. Me and Hunter love the vibes. Although the vibes might be kind of ruined because of the giant block that he put in the middle of the water.
Hey, it's gonna get better.
We have like this little alcove here that has like a blacksmith and a mine, and we have like our little houses over here and a tower, and it looks really nice. And then he put a giant block in the middle of the water and ruined our view.
It'll get better.
I don't know if it will get better, if you want me to be honest.
Oh, it's cheaper at Walmart to get this motherboard.
No, actually, we are running on Bedrock because Java doesn't let us play multiplayer on a world like this
It's dumb.
without getting like a realm. And Java runs smoother from because I've been playing on a solo world on Java, and it's run smoother, but Bedrock is not, or Java has not let us play multiplayer, so we instead came over to Bedrock.
So it is a choose a video card. JD was saying, right? His video card is graphics card, sorta.
Wait, what?
JD was saying that the video card is the graphics card.
Yeah, they just
It's
worded it weird.
on PC Part Picker. It was saying not, or it was saying video card.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And I've been looking at a video card so I can run my Xbox into my computer and get all those games that I have had on Xbox, but I can't get on PC.
So sad.
Yeah, Java, I agree. I think Java's better. The smoothness of it, and it just feels better. I can't even like fully explain how it feels better, but it just does. And I prefer it, but yeah, Bedrock allows that multiplayer capability, so that's what we've been using.
Why can I not?
I poop on kids in Bed Wars. That's hilarious. I'm imagining JD playing Bed Wars with like 8-year-olds.
I think he might win.
Yeah, I think so. I think his autism for being good at video games is just going to take over, and he's just going to win all the time.
Oh my gosh, that's actually, I think for some reason this website does not have my video card. Yeah. Well, let me just drop a quick $1,800 on a video card.
I used to play Tarkov, and when it would drive me to the edge, I'd hop on Bed Wars and make kids cry. Take the anger out on the children. You should be playing Minecraft right now. You should yearn for the mines. Hop on Bed Wars so that JD can kill you over and over again.
He needs some sweet killing.
Some sweet killing. Yeah, I've actually got a final tomorrow at like 10:30 a.m. Oh, that's gonna break. So I didn't want to play Ark and get my brain all wired up right before going to bed, because then I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping. So instead we played Minecraft, and I actually need to hop off like kind of right now, but I don't know that that's true. I don't know. I've never heard that. I think you're lying to me right now. I don't think that's true. I think you are lying to me.
I definitely may have unplugged the Ethernet cable again.
Oh, so you didn't hear any of that?
No. I heard something about JD killing kids on Bed Wars.
Oh yeah, that was a long while ago. Now JD's trying to convince me to stay up all night.
That seems like a bad idea.
That's
Also,
what I'm saying.
It's 1 in the morning. Don't you have a final tomorrow?
Yeah, I just got done explaining to JD that I have a final tomorrow.
Yep.
You're right, it's actually recommended that you play Polar Arc anyways and stay up all night. That you play Arc anyways. No, that is not helpful, because then I won't wake up on time for the final, and I won't make it, and then I'll get a bad grade.
Yes.
I am going into summer, and theoretically I should have more time, and so I'm going to be staying up late a lot, because I'm going to have videos to make and streams to do, so...
Ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting. We need to play the Alan Wake event.
That's right. I still don't know who Alan is, but yes.
Yeah, the Phasmophobia Alan Wake event. JD, do you play Phasmophobia? Like, they added a bunch of new stuff that you can do. And they have like they added, I think, 2 new ghost types that are there for the event.
Yeah? Other than the leave?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay.
We like Phasmophobia. Okay, is this enough? It's probably not enough to build an entire building, but after I'm done with this little strip, I'm gonna run back up and then hop off because I need sleepies. I need eepies.
That's good. Little bit of eepies.
A little bit of eepies. And then tomorrow after my finals, I'm going to... Oh man, tomorrow after my finals, I'm going to either sleep or hop on that grind on those videos because I have like 3 videos that need to be edited.
Grind.
Yep. And moving into summer, I would really like to put out 2 videos a week. So we'll see how that goes.
Just gonna be a little hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's when you're not in school full time, it's not terrible.
Yeah, so how many classes are you taking over the summer?
So I'm taking 2, but I'm also having to make up the math class that I didn't finish.
That's right.
So
That's
realistically, it's 3.
right.
Can I do tough? Oh, you can do tough. Polish tough. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, that looks sick. So yeah, realistically 3. So, and they're summer classes. So that's not
So
fun.
they're shorter, so they're a little...
They're
more
shorter,
condensed.
so they're rougher, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that's gonna go. That may not be great.
I don't know how...
I agree. I think that's gonna be rough.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, if it gets to be too much, then I guess I can drop. But right now, not including math classes, I'm looking at another year of college before I get an associate's.
And then moving over to NMSU. Not including the summer. So
Nope.
like after the summer, another year.
No, the summer is included in that year.
Okay, so the
But-
summer and 1 more semester.
But that doesn't include math. I have 3 math
don't
classes,
pass the
assuming I
math,
pass
yeah.
the one in the summer. I am not allowed to take more than 1 at once because each of them is a prerequisite for the others, which
is
means
ridiculous, but
it's a
yeah.
year and 3 semesters. So, 2 years
Gotcha. 3 semesters to get through.
after the year.
After the year.
Yep. So,
To get your bachelor's.
no, this is to get my associates.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Because you have to take each of those math classes 1 at a time.
Yep. And
Whoa.
it
So
is
you could
too-
start working on stuff for your bachelor's while you take the math classes, couldn't you?
No, because I'm not accepted to NMSU until I get my associates.
Ugh.
And on top of that, technically some of my classes are at NMSU because DACC doesn't even offer them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and do you know what's even dumber? They're at NMSU and not in person. I don't have a single in-person class either over the summer or in the fall. It is all asynchronous. That is what I've been saying. That's what I was telling my mom. That's what I was telling my advisor. I was like, why the fuck am I going to NMSU if it's all online? Like, this is so fucking stupid.
There is no point.
Yeah, I failed my math class 3 times, JD. So I feel you. I definitely feel you. And that's the math class I'm going to be trying to make up over the summer. Like, if it's going to continue on with this asynchronous bullshit, I might just, like, move to an online college. That way I don't have to go to any more. Because, like, this semester I only had 1 in-person class and all the rest was online. Or that's not true. I had education, but they only met once a week and all the work was online. So it was basically the same thing. So yeah, it's not fun, not doing well. That's kind of why a while ago, because of all the issues that the college was giving me, I told my mom that I was honestly going to focus less on college, because it's another 2 years just to get an associate's, and then another 2 years assuming they don't do the same thing that they did to me for my associates. Because there's a good possibility they're going to do the same thing they did during associates and just say, oh, you actually need this. Oh, you actually need this. Oh, you actually need this. And it's going to take me 4 more years.
Yeah.
So, I'm honestly...
I mean, that's what they did to me.
Yep, that's what they've been doing to me, all of associates. So, I honestly am... Like, if I have a bunch of assignments and I have to stream, like I have a stream scheduled, I'm gonna stream. I'm not gonna do those assignments. Like, it's not worth... I can make them up later. It's not worth the amount of headache that I have to deal with the college. And, like, since DVR pays for my apartment, it's kind of like I have no reason to rush through it. If they're gonna make my life hard, then I'm just not gonna put as much into it as they want me to.
I mean, then it'll take even longer, but it might take even longer anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna take even longer anyways. As long as I'm trying to pass my classes, that's all that really matters. I'm not gonna...
So is there anything you could do that would make DVR stop paying for it?
Not going to college.
Just dropping out. Yeah.
Yeah, not going to college, and they changed all the rule. They try and kick you out of DVR pretty much monthly.
Nice.
So I have to provide a bunch of stuff.
Fight for your spot.
If I'm not going to school full time, then I lose DVR.
Nice.
So, yeah. I forgot the new thing. It's like 5 classes or something like that. So that's not fun. But it's like also, I was also trying to fill up my semester so I could get done sooner, so it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to keep investing a bunch of time into streaming and videos and hope that takes off before I graduate college so I can just drop out and make money doing this.
Hey, that'd be a lot more fun than teaching.
This is... I don't know if it's more fun than teaching.
You could
because
teach
I love teaching.
YouTube.
And I want to teach college classes. Oh, JD, if you're still here, look. I got my Iron Lung poster. It's hanging in the background. Iron Lung poster. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped.
Yeah, I want to go to YouTube and see it.
It is super blurry in the background. It's not even like... It literally... It looks so good. And I'm gonna get... Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna give you guys a seizure. Okay, ready?
Oh boy.
Up.
I'm flying around.
Up. Is it in focus? Yeah, but it's so dark you can't even see it.
Yeah, it's... I mean, from what I can see, it definitely looks cool. But it is very dark and there's a lot of glare.
Hold on, I got you. No, it doesn't help at all.
Doesn't help.
That lamp that's right there, I'm gonna put LED lights in it that change color, so I can have like a purple background for cozy videos or a red background for horror videos. And
that'll be really good.
It's gonna look sick with a red background. Oh, Oh, don't have a seizure. Don't throw up.
Don't have a seizure. Don't throw up. Don't have a seizure. Don't throw up.
This is the new angle for the YouTube. You can see like you can see like every pore on my face. That's awful.
I can count your mustache hairs. 1.
Okay,
2.
we're gonna back that up. We're gonna back that up now.
Oh, now I can see your teeth really clear. That's weird.
It's the nice camera I got for streaming.
This is a very HD camera.
Yeah, I think that's literally what it's putting out is 1080p.
Oh, you got rid of the weird box?
No, I didn't. Can you, if I do this, can you see it? No. It is, nope, hold on, things are flipped.
I see a little red box in the bottom left-hand corner.
Right there. Right there, somewhere. There's a box. What I did was I put touchscreen on, tapped the corner, turned touchscreen off, and then now it's on manual, and that box is stuck in the corner.
Hey, it's
so it's still there, but when I'm doing videos and stuff, I can like crop it out, and it doesn't matter so much for stream, so.
No, that's so much better.
JD is hella latency right now. I think he's still seeing the zoomed in portion.
Yeah, probably. So this is saying there's a compatibility issue with my CPU cooler mount.
I forgot that we have to get you a cooler. CPU
well, the
cooler?
Intel Core comes with CPU cooler.
I see, JD. Yeah. No, I did the tappy thing. Yeah. I'm so glad it's gone though because it looked bad.
So I need a different CPU. Wait, no. I need a different motherboard so that the CPU can mount to it. Right?
Yes. That's the nice thing about PC part picker is you can make sure all your parts fit. So now since you know that, you need to double check that that socket that you looked up earlier is actually the socket that you need.
Oh goodness.
Yep. It takes forever. It took me weeks of looking.
I might look at this another night.
Yeah, it took me weeks of looking to get everything figured out, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to stop yapping.
Go eat.
Yeah, JD told you to keep an eye on your power supply too, because you're gonna have to up it.
Yep, I was putting it all in there so I could see how much wattage it would take, and it's getting pretty high. He said next time he's in a call, he can help you. That would be perfect. That'd be great. I think PC part picker is the way to go. I didn't know, like, you don't buy it from them. It gives you links to Amazon and Walmart and other places to buy it. Yep. So you get the same prices as Amazon, but it will tell you stuff. And it makes sure that everything fits together. That is great. Yeah, and JD's a good dude to go to for this. He's helping Pat. The parts that I pulled out of my old one, I gave to Pat and JD's going to help Pat put a new PC together. He's in the same boat as you with low RAM, Ryzen 3, not great stuff. So we're going to like swap out parts and see if we can get a better PC going for him. A little bit better quality in there. Yep. But okay, stop yapping. Stop yapping. I need to go to bed. Yes. Night. Sleep well. Good luck on your final. Yes. Are you confident in it? No. This guy, he keeps yapping. Bye, JD. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all later.